And she was like, you need to quit, or I'm gonna beat you up or something. And she was like, no, my water attack. And she was like, just give up. And she was like, no, and another water attack. Oh, it was so fucking cool.
I feel so bad for her though, because Professor Brina is so mean.
Yeah, she's kind of a fucking bitch. But that was so awesome to watch.
Imagine being bullied by a giant bird.
I can't. I don't have to imagine.
It's true. It was put right in front of us in very large proportions.
Oh no, she bullies me in class.
You know, I don't think I'm taking that class, like, ever.
Why do you
Never.
take that class?
It's teaching me to insult people. Like she did in that fight, and then she won! I need to start insulting people more at Mage Tower. It's gonna make the difference.
Is that the takeaway?
It was effective.
It was...
I guess that's right.
But you should be nice to people.
I think the slap
Unless
on the
you
end
wanna
is
win.
effective.
Unless.
But being nice to people is always good.
Yeah.
Unless.
Winning is on the table.
The question isn't, is being nice to people good? The question is, will being nice to people let you win the competition, or will being mean give you a better edge to do the same
I
thing?
think you
Yeah.
could really
What if you
use some
kill him with
Malor
kindness?
sleeves.
Yeah, give me that.
Killing people with kindness is great unless they kill you with something else first.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like what?
Like a sword or magic.
Do you
Or
need the
fists.
Malor sleeve too?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Do you still feel the need to be mean to people?
Yes.
You see
But
Melly,
quieter now.
Melly, who's in the wagon with you guys, like he grows a little leaf. I have my own.
That is amazing.
You've blown Astra's mind completely.
You're a
now.
Malor
blown
sleeve
away.
tree?
Wait. Wait.
Melly, that's
wait,
amazing!
Wait.
I'm not
Wait.
really sure how you're smoking
Wait.
it, but I love it.
Are you made of drugs?
My father was a coconut collector.
Bro, that's almost as cool as when we were watching that fucking bear, like, go kaboom, boom, boom, and Zephyr was just like, listen, I got my thunderclap, and he's doing the clappy slappy, and oh god, Asher, you gotta pass me that when you're done, and oh shit,
Now, you're not the ethereal coca tree, yes?
No, I'm Valor.
That's good.
Well, I'm not Valor, but Valor's kind of a dick.
Or are you?
Bro, I've got 3 hands. What the fuck?
I have 2.5.
Are you okay?
I'm waiting my turn.
Bro.
Here, have some.
Bro, we saw a
It might not be
fucking...
as good as Melly's.
We saw a grizzly bear cast lightning bolt by doing a pelvic thrust. Like, that alone is worth the price of admission to this academy, I think.
Like,
This
that's
whole
worth-
university, man.
Melly, that's so
That's my
good.
whole life. I'm never gonna
Thank
be
you.
able to
How-
stop.
How are you
Grizzly
standing?
Pelvic
It's not that
thrusting
strong.
lightning bolt.
I have strong roots.
It's gonna be something that we're gonna have to, like, have a dedicated thing about. We have to surpass that somehow. The 2 of us.
Oh, it's
Just the two of us.
we've got it.
The 2 of us together
I
can
think they've
overcome
planned something.
the abhorrent spectacle
I missed
of
it. I
a
was
pelvic thrusting,
lost.
lightning casting polar or grizzly bear. Was he a polar bear?
No, he wasn't white.
I don't even remember anymore. That shit was dope.
Oh my god.
Was it Ursa Major?
Fuck yeah.
Who?
What were we talking about?
Bro, this place is so pretty.
Alright, I think that's a
They're
good
a
point.
little-
Alright, hey, welcome to Lizard's Locations. This is Strixhaven Syllabus of Shenanigans, episode 17, baby. Kat, can you tell us what who our sponsors are for
Yeah,
today?
totally. So we've got our new ad partner, Clash of Crits, who John will have their ad somewhere in here
Clash of
sometime
Crits.
because they're pretty awesome.
Yeah, we'll take a break halfway through. We'll put that video up there for you.
Yeah. And then, if you want to support our stream, because, you know, I think we're pretty cool, you could head on over to Dice Legion. Probably a link down there.
Biased
And,
much?
But they do make really cool dice. And if you use the code LIZARDS, then you get 10% off, which is super duper fun.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Dice Legion. We'll be right back. We're going to have a little intro going on, and then we'll get a recap of this thing started.
We earned that E for explicit tag immediately.
Immediately.
Cue the music. All right, welcome back. So first of all, we want to start off with where we were previously on Strixhaven. Our Strixhaven girls discovered some interesting and somewhat questionable magic items from the Drama Guild hand-me-downs. However, they were attacked by awakened and violent objects of all kinds. The team took care of the problem fairly easily. And they found that viscous, oily, black substance once again at the scene of the crime. We ended the session with the funeral of Shivadri at the Archway Commons with news of the father of Shivadri donating money to increase campus security to avoid this problem in the future. We also saw Faerun, among others, assisting in the rites of passage for Shivadri. And now we begin our session. Elite 6, Evening 2. As Astra arrives at Mordekaine's Dueling Club.
Oh shit. We stripped.
Dueling today. Fucking go, boys.
So,
Girls.
for us to get started here, I want to first of all
Ladies.
have our characters divvied out. Could you, Mary? You got some singing? Cool. All right.
Yeah.
I like kind of just keeping with the characters we've been doing. So, if you don't mind, I'll be taking care of Shazu. So I got my stuff. I'm all good with that.
Okay.
Who was playing Thorhan last time? Does anybody remember? You were Grayson, I know that. And you were Colorville, so you must have been doing Thorhan last time. So Mary, you'll be Thorhan. And so just so you know, Thorhan has a Arcana +8. Initiative +1. And that's all you need to know.
Oh, good. Super.
+8, Jesus.
I'm just gonna keep the Thorhan sticky note.
Let's go ahead and do Grayson next.
That would be smart.
Grayson has an Arcana of +6.
Unfortunate.
The same as mine.
Astra's a loser.
And initiative of also +1.
Unfortunate.
It's literally impossible to have +8 at level 4.
Great.
Unless he has expertise.
I guess, yeah.
You should be an expert in your stuff. I say that like Con Candy's an expert in anything.
And then
who
Kalrek
is?
Vel,
It's bad.
Arcana of +2.
Oh.
Initiative +5. And then I'll take care of Shatsu.
I'm writing new one.
Alright, does everybody got
Calric's
theirs?
going to lose. Okay, Calric talks like this, probably. Maybe.
That's up to you, man.
I don't remember.
What does he
did
talk
last
like?
time.
You tell
I have
us.
no idea what he did last time. How did he sound last time?
Do you sound more Cockney today?
What the hell?
You know what? His mom's an actor. It's
More-
fine.
More
He
East.
talked different every time.
You
Oh,
sound
Jesus.
more Eastern.
He does not sound like that.
Raven.
Vetoing that.
Maybe
sound
he
more-
just sounds like he's from the South.
Nope.
You sound
Vetoing that
more-
also.
You sound more Eastern Neverwinter than they.
I
For
feel
what?
so bad,
Actually, no.
Big
but I
talker.
want to make one. I want to make one correction here.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to use Arcana. It makes sense to do spell attack,
Ooh.
in my opinion. Here.
Does that make Coward better?
It makes everybody somewhat different, I guess.
Oh,
Different.
funny you should say that. No.
So, who has Thorhan?
Me.
+8.
It should be the same, honestly, because it should be your proficiency plus your.
Arcana
depends what
is
your
based off
spellcasting is.
intelligence.
Yeah, Calric's not smart, but
Versus
he
spell
casts
attack.
something different.
Yeah. So Grayson is
Okay, I see.
is a
It's-
+7.
I
Grayson's a
got
+7.
Heh you're gonna lose. I was really stuck in the same spot.
Yeah, apparently. It's your punishment for being a jerk.
I don't mind it, but John's not a fan.
You're
I
gonna
wonder why not.
lose.
I still remember that we dumped a bunch of water on that elf in the Firetool Cafe. She deserved it.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
Alright, and Calric is a +6.
Yeah, he is.
Astro, you okay?
What do you mean?
Did yours go up, stay the same, or go down?
Same.
Same? Okay. So really only affected 2 people.
You intelligence.
Well, my intelligence modifier is the same for my Arcana and my attack, so yeah.
Well, you cast with intelligence.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I
that's
think,
what I'm saying, yeah. No, it makes perfect sense what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
now bards
Sorry,
have.
that was just a little correction I wanted to do. I think it makes it a little bit more competitive that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it makes sense that Calric would join it.
Yeah,
Magical
Calric
dueling.
cast with wisdom, so.
I'm just imagining him being like, everyone, little amendment. And then it's like,
Stop trying to be so smart.
stop trying to be so smart. Use what flows best.
Oh.
And then Grayson's like,
All right.
That's alright. I'm much
It's
better.
my charisma.
it's my
My charisma. My charisma.
I'm going to sing.
What?
Dude, I want Grayson to always break into song.
What?
All right.
I'm going to continue to be smart.
So Ragnar.
I also am going to continue to be smart.
Seems to be the
What?
smart play.
What's that?
Ragnar walks up. Well, I think it's time we reevaluate ourselves.
There's nothing wrong with me.
What's wrong with...
Let's do another ranking system.
Mom always said I was really good.
Weren't you in last place last time?
Pitiful.
Your
You know
mama
what?
seems like a fool.
My mother is not very smart, but she is fantastic.
Oh, somebody learned something from the dueling demonstration.
Oh, Brina! Wonderful person. I get along with her. Just splendid.
I can see that.
Yeah, she's very.
Yeah, you get it. All right. So, without further ado, no more gilding the lily. Let's go ahead and get started.
Enough pitter patter.
Let's
Let's
have
get at her.
you, Grayson,
Astra, who doesn't have glasses, looking at her, I was like, what am I looking at?
Thorhan. Let's get a little rumble going on.
All right.
One or something. No, he
Would you
doesn't
say
have
we're
one.
getting ready to rumble?
What was his?
You would say that.
What was his casting thing again? Like, it was a microphone.
He has the wand mic.
Wand
Yeah.
mic. So he like, little wand appears. It's like,
Calric sword. He has the frost brand.
Yeah.
And then Thorhan the staff, the orb that he has.
Nice. Well done.
So, roll some initiative, you two.
I almost rolled for absolutely no reason.
initiative.
Oh.
Wow. That wasn't it.
Folks, that was what we call a low number.
Thorhan, what do you got?
7.
Over here?
I beat you. 3.
Oh.
Oh, you both rolled a low number.
Grayson, that's not winning. It's actually lower.
You just tell
Nobody
him to
asked
not-
you.
You just tell him to stop being so
I love the
smart.
discussion of beneficial things. Like, oh yeah, my
Of
roll of
initiative.
initiative. Yeah. Actually, it's bad.
They like take out a d20. Fuck. Shit.
So brains out was rolled and
All
wrapped
right.
up in there.
So just a reminder how this works.
are you?
Describe what you're doing. Roll. Then you will try to defend, and then you'll get your chance at attacking and then defending. Right. This is magic galore. So describe what's going on. All right. Paint me word pictures. Go. Action. Sorry. Action.
Okay.
I've made requests.
Fucking
Let's
shit.
not. Let's.
Oh my god. Okay,
Just
okay,
kidding.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, Thorhan goes, may the best one win. And he does his spinning of the staff and times
I've seen this one before.
tastes the same. And he uses and he just fucking smacks you.
Oh yes, misdirection. Interesting.
It's a force spell. It's like it's a distant fucking little cantrip level
Eldritch slap.
mage hand. Let's call it mage hand. Just enough to piss you off.
Okay. I guess I'll roll to see what the flavor is.
Okay. Yeah. Go.
Oh yeah, I should probably roll.
This is excellent. This is good. This is good stuff.
See, this, my folks, is once again a lead to call in the business a low number.
What, natural 20?
No.
Natural 1?
No.
What did you roll?
I
Better than
rolled
you did.
a 24.
Wow.
No.
Don't even worry about
22.
I rolled a 10.
Just dancing around now. Aren't you?
Huh?
You just dancing
24.
around.
No, 22. No. 22.
What do you got?
10!
All right. Describe how you tried to defend.
So Grayson's gonna be like, I've seen this one before, and he's like gonna get his wand ready.
Mage hand knocks it out of your hand.
Yeah, he just knocks it out of my head, and it knocks it out of the hand, and then his hair gets all flustered, and he's like, that was cheap. he picks up his wand.
Starting small, I guess.
Coming from a big guy, okay.
1-0.
All right. So attack lands.
Is that a cheap shot?
Here we go. What we got?
Ask for learn how to
Alright,
ruffle
so-
his feathers.
First I'm going to roll, because I want to know.
Astra thinks it's hilarious that he likes it when she calls him Tiger.
I'll just try.
Absolutely hilarious.
Alright,
Forgot that.
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
Alright, so he is going to say he's gonna get into his microphone, and it's gonna be kind of like that trippy thing where it's it's in your brain, and it's like, that move really sucked. That really sucked. That was so weak. Come on.
And Thorhan is going to spin the staff again. And it's going to look like he's going really, really slow. I rolled a 19. So what he's doing is he's doing you know how the moonwalk makes it look like you're walking a different way but you're going backwards? He's sped up time, but he's walking in a way that makes it look like he's going really slowly. And at the last second, he gets you with a super fast lightning bolt to the face.
Is that hit number 2 or is it just counted?
That's no hit. 1-0.
You
Still.
can only score on offense.
That was my
Okay.
question.
So
Which
what
means
was
that my next thing is the Thunderbolt, and that one I rolled
so you
a
you
26.
spun it out of your head, and now you're going for mine.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well, I did the slow motion thing, which you're trying to anticipate the speed of me, so you're trying to go, that move sucked, but you're trying to, if I'm going slower, you're trying to slow it down, but really I'm going faster, so I'm just hearing...
okay, I get the idea.
But then I zap you, and I rolled a 26.
Okay. $16.
So how's that land? How's that attack land there?
Well, what did you try to do?
I was trying to use you zapped at him, like, because you were like manipulating time and stuff, and he's like, oh, I know what this move is. Because he's fought with Faerun before, and he's like, ha! He's like trying to like jump out of the way, like do like a little like counter like glyph or something, and then it just didn't pan out.
Just zapped him.
Just zapped him. He's like, he's like getting a little bit pissed off. He's like, you're testing me.
That's the point, yes.
Stop saying smart stuff.
We're all testing.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point, yeah?
It's kind of their side, the smart people,
Who are you?
I'm
What
your
are you
roommate.
talking about?
No, not you.
And they were roommates.
My God. We were roommates.
Yeah, all three of us are roommates.
So he's gonna be like, time to bust out the big guns, and he's gonna be like,
What's
Fun,
going
fun,
on?
fun.
Share the beats.
Fun.
Tell me about those big guns.
Time to bust out the big guns.
he's like, time to bust out the big guns. You know you love this song. It's gonna be like,
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
choose me or your fire.
That was almost an natural 20.
You can see Shazu like, this song again.
Oh no.
So my defense was a 10.
Okay, I got a 27 that time.
Ooh!
It's like
So he goes-
fire.
No, you. The last time you sang this, it got stuck. in
Oh,
my head.
fire.
You're just like this, but you're like slowly also dancing.
I tried. I was like, oh no! I'm irritated before I can cast silence, and I'm just like, ah.
The pain, the agony, the beauty.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Objectively, you're good at it, but for the love of God, pick a new song. And so I am going to, instead of slowing myself down,
I do enjoy Mary's rendition of Thorhan.
I'm doing my best. Instead of slowing myself down, you watch the staff go, and I'm moving faster, but so is everything else. I've slowed you down. And in your disorientation as, like, the birds are fucking going at Mach fuck, and, like, everyone's blinking really, really fast at you. And while that's all going on, I'm casting, I don't know, something with concussive force again.
I'm casting Stab You.
I'm casting Stab You.
I cast Sword.
Dorban Smash.
Thorhan Smack. I cast Punch real good.
11.
26.
That's number 3, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. How do you take out Grayson here?
You are just like, what? You thought you knew all my tricks. And I just fucking got you. And the moment you're like, wait, I'm in a battle, you turn back and there's this, you see my staff pointed right at you and then smack.
Boom. Flip.
And I do turn it because you're flipping in slow motion. And so I do turn it so you're back in normal time.
Thoron! You just can't be stopped. Grayson. Yeah. Pick a new song.
I don't
That
want to
song
hear
is-
it.
That song's pretty good though.
That song is fire.
Alright.
Hellfire, really.
Let's see. Calric.
Sure. Yeah.
Astra.
Let's go. It'll be lit, as the you say.
This should be interesting.
But there aren't any lights on.
Well, let's make it fire then.
It's lit on fire.
Straight fire.
Oh, is that what that
Oh,
means?
bitch. I think you're going first.
Probably. 19?
Natural 1.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Or 6.
Okay. Do I get to go twice?
Surprise round.
Alright, good. Go.
We do surprise rounds here? What's
We
going
do,
on?
but not for this exhibition. Yeah.
Alright. Let's start out simple enough. Crackling energy comes out of Astra's sword. lights up, arcs around, and then she just kind of like throws it in your direction.
Sure. I'm gonna send my little dragon boy to intercept it.
My little dragon boy.
Little Uther going over there.
I was 13.
12.
Okay.
Dead.
So, how do you so you tried sending Uther?
Yeah, I sent Uther. I just kind of, pointed him towards it, and
He'll jump toward it, and it just kind of like arcs off of his scale onto you.
Fucking ricochets off it.
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. So then I'm gonna cast like thorn whip kind of thing with my sword, just kind of whip it towards you.
Okay.
Right, he's a ranger, right?
Yes.
The 20.
13 again.
All right. How do you try to block this thorn whip coming at you?
I'm just trying dodging it because like that's usually my MO is to try and dodge so it gets out of the way. I'm assuming that I'm doing my dancing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm blade singing when I'm
you're
doing
trying to
this.
blade sing it, and it just
Yeah. It's like as a rule, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. So we'll say as you kind of try to swirl it around, as you go to block it, the thorn whip just goes right under the blade and just wraps around your forearm, just slices into your forearm.
Sure.
So really pretty dance, but not very useful. Yeah.
You say so, and then she's gonna send a shock through the vine towards you.
Oh, that sounds frightening.
Natural 20.
Well,
Ooh.
that definitely hits as I try to let go of the thorn whip. And
Okay, so natural 20 does count as 2 hits, and you already had 1, right?
Yeah.
So how do you take out Calric there?
She's just gonna stand there with like the thorn just like whip kind of like wrapped around her forearm, and she's just gonna be like, and just all of this energy comes like into that whip and just like a thunderbolt goes through that whip.
The cool indifference of unshakable confidence.
And like she's just standing there as it goes, and then she kind of drops it.
Okay. So as that happens,
it's
you
okay.
you,
We'll
felt
do it
good.
next time.
you watch as Ragnar kind of looks to you. This was good, Astra. Calric, I thought you had down defense for a second, and then seemed to get around you.
Apparently.
Uther, do better.
Hey.
It's the truth. Shazu, go ahead and take on Thorhan. Let's see how that goes. So,
May the best one win, my friend.
Insulting my ride or die, bitch.
Shazu looks to you. You could root for yourself,
I'm rooting for him.
Roll initiative.
Thoran didn't know what to say that.
Yeah.
It's a speechless, just like, root for myself. Culture shock. 9.
18.
Whoa.
All right. Shazu is going to take out the orb that you've seen him do many times, and he just kind of like grenade rolls, like bowling ball rolls it across the ground, rolls it, and it just goes completely dark as you're in it. And the next thing you know, you just hear something coming towards you. Go ahead and roll.
So I'm also trying to anticipate my roommate. And so I'm thinking, okay, Shazu, probably a dagger. So I'm going to put up a shield. Can't see. I hear something. Shielded. I rolled a 16.
Natural 1. So it was natural 1. I put it over. You think it's a dagger, and you would be absolutely right. As a dagger ding, goes into the shield. You have advantage on this next one.
Ooh.
I like that. Makes sense.
You and you.
Your defense is so good. It gives you advantage.
I was almost gonna say maybe it flies and it scratches across the shield and it sounds like a chalkboard. Like,
Oh.
I mean that's the advantage.
What's the
What's
odds, really?
happening?
Oh.
That's awful something.
I rolled 2 natural 14s, which means that's a
22?
22. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm so good at addition.
So
So what I'm gonna do is
Slap him.
yeah. I'm gonna look at the dagger stuck in my shield spell.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna do the math because I'm Thorhan and I'm intelligent. And I'm going to look at the angle trajectory and hope Shazu hasn't moved. And I'm just going to lower the shield and speed up time so that I can land the spell before the dagger hits the ground and he knows that I lowered the shield. And I cast the Mage Hand to smack him.
Okay. That was a 22?
22.
Correct? Okay. As you go to do the mage hand and it goes slow down, he's not there. 27.
Anticipated that.
19 plus 8.
Hmm.
And you just feel this force pulling you backwards. And you're being just these hands wrapped around you, constricting you, pulling you back. They don't feel like, strangely enough, Shazu. They don't feel like Shazu.
New trick. I'm going to take a breath because I can't think under pressure. You gotta stay calm. So just take a, and I speed myself up. And I take a trick from Asher's book and I channel Thunderbolt through the hands. Ooh, okay. I rolled a 15.
This is another 27.
Oh my god!
As the thunderbolt goes on, he begins to the hands they don't work as a conduit. It just doesn't work. And you realize that they're almost like this misty form, and they then begin to constrict you and wrap and tighten and tighten. He is going to he's going to let out. This is mean. He's going to.
Mean to me.
He's just going to straight up blow fire into the darkness as he does Dragon's Breath. Not awful. It's actually kind of good.
He's gonna say 27 again.
No. It's lower than 27.
23.
Oof. Okay. Bad day. So, starting with what I do. So it's not a physical spell, an illusion. Interesting. And I see light coming because I'm faster. I'm still sped up. And I'm like, okay, so this is gonna magical darkness. And I'm so caught up in, what is this? What is going on? Mental gymnastics. And
Charlie Day, the board.
Yeah.
Pepe Sylvia!
I
I
was-
got boxes full of Pepe!
I was going more for the guy who's card counting, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like Galifianakis
Yeah.
and Hangover.
Yeah.
And I realized, oh wait, everything's really close. I took too long. And so I just do a shatter, which is not the correct decision.
Mhm.
I rolled an 11.
24. Yes. I saw a 16. I was like, oh, that's okay. Oh, wait, plus 8. That's where I was like, that's actually kind of good. So
Plus 8 is pretty good.
And then I rolled a 3.
he begins to just from your feet begins lighting this fire, and the darkness then gets kind of dispersed as he channels this dispel magic, right? And you just now see these shadow hands wrapped around you as dragon breath is just being breathed all over.
A bit of a pinch.
That was my offense, so gets 2 for me now.
Yeah. It's a bit pinchy. Maybe if I had more time and with my free hands, slow down this fucking fire
Mm-hmm.
and give it a think. Give it some more. see the shadowy hands. And I just am not that familiar with spells. So I'm just going to make up some flavor.
You're good. Yeah, do you think?
And
This doesn't need to be spells. Look, this is just fucking nonsense.
I'm trying, okay?
There is no spell to.
Your flavor is
Throw
really,
it.
really good, and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so
Unshackle yourself.
unshackle myself from the shackles something magic. Don't worry about it.
I tried.
Well.
Let me roll first. Okay, not great. Okay, so I've slowed everything down and I am going to catch my staff in my hands and with whatever amount of leg that isn't being wrapped up by shadow gropers, I'm going to stomp forcefully into the ground and try and crag the earth to block the fire from me.
Okay.
But like towards Shazu, so it's also offensive. But I rolled a 14,
14.
which is
So-
not great.
As you try to do that, Shazu, he's like realizing that this is coming towards him, so he has to like let go of the shadow, right? And so he's trying to let go of the shadow, but then he realizes he's moving slow and he just cannot get out of the way.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Hmm.
So that's
Funny trick. I'll have to ask you about that later.
2 and
1.
1. Okay.
He is going to.
Don't look over the screen.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't usually sit over here, so I'm like, oh, look over.
So I have to use the taller screen next.
He's going to try like something new, and you see him like waving his hands, and then he grabs the orb, and he just crushes the orb, and it turns into this black mist, and then he puts his hands on the ground, and you start seeing the shadow demon start to appear, more and more appear from the ground, and then you see him go, fuck, like that as he's getting natural one, as he gets pulled down. So you're, unless you roll a natural one, you defend it.
Oh yeah, I defend it, but I rolled a natural 4.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
am going, instead of, because I recognize, first of all, who cares? This is my roommate. I like to think we're at least somewhat friendly. My magic is going to slow down the spell, and I'm going to come over and I'm going to physically wrench you away from the mist.
So you do that. You watch as there's a hesitance, but Ragnar goes like that, and the shadow dissipates.
There's a moment where he's like holding you over the shadows, and then he
Yeah.
goes,
Slap.
Advantage.
And then slap.
You have advantage on your offense.
sorry, my friend. And so for my advantage on offense, I'm gonna get my friend to no.
Nice.
I'll take it. I didn't roll 2 14s this time. I rolled a 14 and a 15. So that's a if that was 22, it's 23.
Okay.
And so he's going to give them both a moment to breathe. Just long enough, but not so long that they lose momentum. He even gives a nod and waits for Shazu to nod back before spinning, speeding up, lightning bolt.
Okay. Shazu tries to, like, you see him, like, from his arm, just like that, and he draws his shadow blade out, and he goes to cut through the lightning, and as he goes to do it, shadows are conduits. And so he just goes to do it, thinking he'll block it, and just like how his shadow arms didn't work for your thunder, it goes straight through shadow blade, straight to his chest. 21. So
There's a moment where Thoron's like, oh!
he didn't learn from his own move. All right.
Is that not 3?
That was number 2.
That was 2?
Yeah,
Those two.
Okay. Yeah.
We're neck and neck.
I
At this point, he looks to you. That lightning bolt hit pretty hard. So he takes the shadow blade, spins it, shoves it into his mouth, and just exhales breath that's just completely covered in shadow, and just literally starts to pulse through the room as these like lightning cloud-esque kind of things. But it's not lightning; it's like some kind of energy, just like zapping, almost like some type of energy, just controlling, necrotic, almost swirling around towards you.
Shadows. What dispels darkness? Light. Oh, poop. Well, I just cast a light spell.
Okay. Dirty 20.
That's a 17.
Yeah, so as the shadows begin to like go around you, you see faces in them clawing out at you. And then like they just constantly swirl, and every time one touches you, there's this and you feel like numbness and fatigue in that limb. And then the next one touches you and you just feel fatigue in the chest as they start to swirl around you. And there's this moment where you're about to go unconscious, and Ragnar just goes, "That's enough. That's a nasty one. I like it."
I had to get a closer look.
Shazza goes, "That was the first. I didn't do that one yet."
I need to know where you're learning these things, mostly because I want to know how they work. What school of magic is it? And how are you casting that? Is it sort of like a thing? Or what kind of materials is it? He's going nerding out.
Yeah, and Shazu looks to you, and there's a sense of he doesn't know.
Clearly necrotic magic.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Shadows, steals the energy of the living. Seems cut and dry, but could be other things, I suppose. Enchantment, but enchantments usually are a bit more flamboyant.
Is Cotton here? Just curious.
Oh, I don't know. What time is it?
This is evening
Even
2.
too.
Let me just open
day
up
6.
the other thing.
Day 2?
Day
Day
6.
six.
Day 6.
Okay.
Day 6.
Evening 2, day 6. That's right.
I'm occupied.
You know, if everybody else wanted to go and cheer on their friends, then yeah, probably. Otherwise, she might still be at the horticulture club, horticulturing.
Your bloodstone is pulsing. One of them.
Then I'm definitely there.
Yeah. It's pulsing.
Okay.
I am at rest.
Okay.
Crystal Wrestle.
Just something to think about as Cotton.
Sure.
All right. Ragnar walks around. Grace, it's been a minute.
That's it.
Theoretically.
About 15.
Grayson versus Astra.
Batter up, Tiger.
Astra, you saw the changes he's made to his technique, yes?
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, no, never worry. Always just checking in on
Oh, you
friends.
should be worried.
I am. Oh, Grayson. But I'm just writing more about those things that Shazu did. Do you have? We'll talk insight later.
Absolutely.
Go Astra!
You're like advantage.
I'll just reroll, I guess. Yeah. 17.
12.
Nice. Alright. First things first. Same kind of like testing the waters, kind of like does a little dance, flings her sword out, and then the arcane flare just kind of like flies out from the center of it just to see what he does.
Okay.
Okay. No. Natural 20.
Not natural.
So like she throws this thing out and it's just like about twice as big as you thought it was going to be and just kind of like fucking punches through.
He's gonna be like, ha! Flip.
Grayson,
Getting sick of this.
cast levitate on your wand. Grayson, you dropped this.
Gets up. He's a little.
Asher's going to look at her sword and be like, whoo, and then kind of like blow on it.
So that's 2 hits right off the back. What is Grayson going to do? Feeling against the wall a little here.
All right. he's gonna do like a little. He's gonna do some mind, like a little bit of a mind game.
Mhm.
So he's gonna just sort of, start like doing these weird kind of little like chants, like.
Mhm.
And it's like it's gonna attempt to like give you this perception where there's all these people around you going like, you don't look cute today. You look really terrible. What have you done with your hair?
This is a charisma check or an arcane save?
It's magic.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, that's 23.
22.
It's close. How does that get to you?
I don't know. That's kind of.
It's so close. It must
It's
be.
definitely come off as like.
I think it just makes
right?
her mad.
Yeah,
I don't think she believes it. I think it makes her mad.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be like psychic damage, but she's like
Yeah.
she's like angry that people could even fucking consider saying.
You know, you can feel your heartbeat racing a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did
With
you
it-
get that
with
outfit? Badwill?
It's
The
so.
suck navy.
The roll is so close. I feel like
Pretty good. I like that.
the roll is so close. I feel like most of it she was just like, oh my god, whatever, and then it was 1.
Yeah, because we both rolled the same amount. She
Yeah.
just has like a plus one more than I do.
Yeah.
So
I think it was
yeah.
just one of them that was just like, what is Fatty even doing? Hold on.
Yeah, like just barely got to her. And of course, because now she's angry, I'm gonna roll to see what happens here. But I have an idea.
Okay.
So like what I want to do.
Mm.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. That's an 11. Or no, that's a 9.
17.
Alright, so basically she was going to try and like vortex warp you into like a sword thrust. Just like kind of like not impale you, but kind of like just hit you with a sword.
Mm-hmm.
But she miscalculates, and instead of coming in right at the she like does it too early, and like you go through it and then you appear before, and she's like, fuck. But you are now like right up on me.
Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna roll and see what happens.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
It's okay. Your math will be better next time.
10.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So I got an 18.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like right up on you, right? Like so he's right there, and he's like, before this fight began, you thought you had the upper hand. You have no leg to stand, and your hubris was your downfall.
I don't understand this reference.
Oh, it's just a song I made.
Okay.
Like 2 seconds.
Okay.
It's
Nate's
really
a
dumb.
good songwriter, and we
Good.
should.
That's why it says
Platform.
hubris was your downfall, because he's stealing my bit.
Okay. Makes sense.
Out of love, because he loves me.
Nice.
Lies.
Okay, there we go.
All right. Wait. Who's actually?
It's my turn.
You're attacking.
You just attacked me. It's 2-2.
It's 2-2. Yeah, that's true.
That's
So now I'm coming in hot. So I'm
Hot,
angry
hot,
now.
Well, yeah. Shit.
I got a 25.
Yeah. 9.
So she gets so you get like in my face, and you just kind of like because like I'm 4'9", I'm just like this, and she kind of like just goes, "Psst," and booming blade just punches you with it, and just this thunderous blast like blasts you
One
backwards.
might say hubris was your downfall. As you put yourself.
But it right up there, like, okay, and just punches you
It's
in
like-
the face with a fucking sword.
It's like, oh, you thought I don't punch.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's booming blade, but on my fist.
I cast punch real good.
I cast punch real good.
You can find that spell card on our
Suck,
Instagram.
Nate. I'm glad that's resonated with you.
It's so good.
Because old is already an insult. You gotta go worse than old. Suck Navy.
Oh.
The Nerder
See,
Republic.
Also see
you-
Abercrombie and suck.
Abercrombie and go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
So he went with bad will, so I thought you were going with the other thrift store that really does suck.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
Suck
say
Nation
that.
Army.
That's why you called them the Suck Navy.
Okay, I gotcha.
Proximities closet.
That's pretty good. Proximities. Good old proximities. A character that doesn't actually exist.
He exists in my heart.
All right.
So close
One
to
day,
existing,
proximities will come.
just right next door to it.
Let's do Garrick
What?
and
What?
Shazu.
Oh shit.
I was practicing my accent look.
Oh, Astra, we have to pay close attention to these shadow spells. It's very important.
Right.
I mean, alright. I'm looking at both of them.
My dice loaded.
Yeah.
I know what Calric Bell is doing, but this shadow thing.
Wait, you know what I'm doing? Because I don't. What was I gonna do?
Yeah, this is what I expected, really.
I recommend using more of the dragon type things, perhaps. Or if you look at...
You know what would be really useful? Magic.
Oh, yes. I like the use of your magic. I saw it in the Mage Tower skirmish that you all participated in.
Yeah.
One of the things that worked really great was that thorn thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see more of that, more ranged things. You're giving yourselves too many openings
Sure.
to get, well,
Dragon, thorn
lightning
whip.
rotted.
Dragon, thorn whip. Solid. Let's go.
All right. Back to the shadows.
24.
22.
All right.
Oh, man.
We're dancing.
Another natural 19. I'm rolling like 5 of those. So Shazu is going to immediately just put his hand together, pull out 5 shuriken, and just throw these shadow shuriken
Okay.
as they begin just going towards you.
Okay, Calric's gonna start some plane shifty stuff because his mom's real cool. And that's a 20.
18. So how do you block it?
My planes just start to move in front of me, and I start to shift behind them so that you can't really see. Maybe there's a plant there. You kind of see a big scary monster in another plane. They're just like mirrors.
Okay.
That I
Yeah,
just
so each
jump
shuriken
behind.
just boom, 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 all just going into these. Not you.
Yeah, that monster's probably kind of pissed. And then I'm just gonna dive at you with my dragon. We're gonna kind of loop together and.
Straight Kiba style.
Yeah. Ooh, and I'm gonna fail so hard at that.
Dang.
With a 9. My fangs are
Math.
pretty blunt.
25.
No. Wow.
Yeah.
You felt the need to do the math on that Wow.
It's kind of ugly.
Yeah.
one? Wow.
So you did what? You were doing the dragon.
Yeah, I was just gonna come at you. and-
Yeah. You just immediately go straight through, and there's
Asshole.
nothing but shadow. Like and just miss, and then he's staying off to the side. All right.
Wow.
Watch him. And then he takes out his arm again, and just as he whips it down, a shadow sword comes out, and he's just going to be dashing at you, and then he's behind you.
Sure.
Teleports behind you.
Nothing personnel, kid.
19 for me.
Well,
Be
with
careful
a
with that thing.
13, my Mask of the Wild with some magically poofed up leaves doesn't work through.
Okay, so as you go to almost
Swirl leaves
blend in
around
with this
me and hide.
swirl of nature, he cuts through, and then as he realizes nature's about to interrupt, it just switches around, and all of a sudden slices you across the back. But it's not you can't feel a solid object coming at you. It's
Yeah.
like this weird prickly nature, and then all of a sudden you're bleeding out the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna fall back on Old Faithful and just, cloud of daggers. The whole field.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Ho ho. Ho. 25.
Natural 20.
No.
That's the time to fudge as a DM.
Roll a
As-
natural 19.
That's so good.
What are the odds?
Yeah, as the 5%. As the daggers come up, you see him just trace, and all of a sudden his hands are just painting, and above him these trails of shadow, and there's this rune, and it just emanates this dark purple blackish color,
Right.
and every dagger stuck, and he just goes, and all of them disappear.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that later because that was gorgeous.
I'm drawing the rune.
We're gonna spill some tea. We're gonna hook up somewhere. Yeah, like it.
That was my defense,
Is
right?
that what we're doing?
Because natural 20, I'll go ahead and do advantage.
Uses certain slang that might be incorrect.
It's
Just like his mom.
a pretty good roll.
With advantage? What?
Yeah, right? He's going to...
Again, what are the odds?
He's just going to look at you. And as you stare into his eyes more and more,
He's really hot.
his eyes just turn into black.
Nice.
So hot.
And you can't stop looking. Go ahead and roll.
He's super hot, but his hair is sticking up a little bit. On him here.
17.
25.
Yeah.
Really hot.
He, as you keep staring
On fire.
and staring and staring,
We get real close.
you notice that you are walking towards him.
Yep.
And you're breathing less and less.
But it's okay because I'm in love.
And your heart starts to slow
Bless.
more and more. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Honestly, Lucky, you've got the fucking Witherbloom Avatar Captain. Has a crush on you? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
So I'm gonna, my mom taught me how to, act like I'm totally, attracted to people even when I'm not. Definitely not attracted. So I'm gonna go up and just plant one on him
Okay.
so that my dragon can get at him from behind.
Oh my god.
What?
Shaw's
One in the
Can
front,
do what?
one in the front, number 2 in the back.
Shaw's
I'm
gay
sorry,
crisis.
you're gonna learn something about yourself tonight, buddy.
I'm rooting
12.
for him.
18.
No, I was rooting for him. We were all rooting for
Wait,
him.
he got a kiss.
Baited.
The poor dragon just didn't make it.
Yeah, as you go to make the kiss,
Oh, come on. With a 12, the kiss lands.
as you go to make the kiss, once again, shadow. And you're kissing Uther.
Nice.
Smooth.
Well, could be
On the head,
worse.
little on the head, kiss.
Oh, you're so cute.
Intentional.
Where'd you go?
He's going to, with you distracted by Uther, try to do again the shadow shuriken. He shoots out the
Sure.
shadow shuriken.
Well, with the natural 1, it definitely hits.
16. Yeah.
I need to draw.
Calric is not good at this game.
So the shadow shuriken, as you're getting distracted, Uther tries to get in the way, blocks a couple, and then one of them just right across the shoulder. And you feel yourself way more fatigued than you should
Sure.
from that strike.
Was that 2 or 3?
That was double on a 1 count.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So that's number 3.
That was number 3, yeah.
I'm gonna go up to him, give him that warriors.
He claps back.
But seriously, we should hook up later.
Shazu goes, "Do you even know who I am?"
Yeah. Definitely. I've seen you around.
Okay.
Valid.
And so, that was that one.
You even know who I am? Yeah. Okay.
Astra
Yeah, we're chill.
versus Thorhan.
I think I'm getting closer. Oh, right.
Eyes up, boy.
Cocked.
I can see the 20 directly at me. It's
That is cat. Okay, there we go.
No, wait.
It was like
wait, hold on.
balanced on the
It was literally just like this, like exactly on the fucking edge.
Yeah.
That was wild.
It was really impressive.
Anyway, I got a 12.
15.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Go ahead, Thorhan.
Do you know any shadow moves?
Not specifically. Why?
Never mind then.
Okay.
And I'm going to spin the thing, and I'm going to do the same tricky thing where I'm trying to look slow, but I've actually sped myself up. And I'm just going to zap it.
Okay.
See if I can get it past you. Same number.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
So as a defense, you would get advantage on your
So-
attack.
So this is a electrical bolt.
Hmm?
She's really gonna grab it,
Right, because she's resistant.
and she's just gonna like hold it in her hand for a few seconds until it dies out, and then she's gonna be like, snap, and I'm gonna go into my offense. 18.
17.
Nice. Like, oh wait, does this count? And she'll misty step away, and then you hit a thunderous blast right on your butt,
And I'm sped up, actually.
like
so I
booming blade
go.
right to the butt.
So I'm pretending to be slow, pretending to be slow. Oh, my butt. His.
Oh my butt.
Boom! Just baseball swing with like the flat side of the sword.
He doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
No, that's not part of booming blade. Yeah.
It's just. Ow!
All right.
And then she'll do a little flip backwards.
And I'll spin and slow you down so you're caught midair doing your flip.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do that forceful bludgeoning push again that I made up.
22.
The 21, I think. Yeah.
So like she's doing the backflip, and like she goes into, and like she feels herself going into slow motion. So she's like, oh, okay. So instead of doing like the normal like back handspring, she's just going to do a backflip, and like pull her hand back down. Use the more control she has because she's going slower.
Mm.
But then turn around, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna count that. Okay. 22.
What are you doing?
I'll let you know when if I know if it's going through.
Wow. 24.
Okay, so you beat me there. So we rolled the same thing then? You rolled a 16?
Yeah.
Okay. So she'll snap to dispel the slow on her once her foot lands, and then fire out a arcane flare. And it'll just
Slow it down again.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to kind of look at the arcane flare and I'm going to do some more mental calculus. And I go, can I reflect that? Let's try to reflect that. And I'm going to cast a shield, but at like a specific mathematical angle that I just did in my head
Just
using
reflects it
mental
back.
calculus.
Yeah.
And
Some psychop shit there.
just to see if it works. And it does enough to deflect it. I don't know if it actually like...
Well, roll to see
Yeah.
if it does.
Hey, anybody who's a true Cyclops fan knows that he's actually smart and does that shit.
Well, here's my defense counts as offense again that I did with Grayson earlier. Dirty 20. It wants to be up there so bad. Wow!
Natural 20.
How
Okay,
do
so
you get past it?
So you want... Okay, I'm going to turn this around. Fucking go Haku on this motherfucker.
Oh? Oh?
Alright,
How'd you...
Go
how'd
ahead.
you- okay, so I reflected it back at you.
and then I defended, but now
What did
I'm
you do?
attacked.
What did you do?
I'm going to deflect it like the same way you did, like a mirror.
Oh, shit.
Like an arcane mirror.
Okay. Ah, fuck. 15.
Okay, I rolled a 15, so obviously.
Yes.
Okay, so basically what happens is one mirror pops up in front of me, and then one that's coming back to you, there's like a house of mirrors that surrounds you.
Oh! Zap.
Yeah, so like it just continues to go until it hits something.
That's pretty cool.
I try to slow it down, it doesn't work.
That's cool.
Oh, that was good. That was really interesting. That's... Ooh. Ooh, can we try it again? And I'm going to speed up time, and I'm going to cast a bunch of mirrors, and I'm going to just experimentally shoot some kind of radiant bolt.
Yeah, he has like a temporal bolt that he does where he like really time and concentrated into a bolt.
Time bolt.
Okay.
And that's a 26.
Okay, I have to roll a natural 20. Or it won't. Alright, there's nothing I can do.
Because they're temporal, they're like almost like
It's not a natural 20. So yeah, I get hit.
So he's just doing this experimentally. He's not even trying to hit you. He's just like, oh, and he puts up all the mirrors and then goes, okay. Ding 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 ding. Ponk.
Yeah, and you feel Astra. What color is your hair?
White.
Oh, not
White.
hair.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna rogue you.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to do when I already got white hair. I was like, you're gonna do some silly shit, but no, I'm
Part of
What
already.
if you made it red?
Part of your hair
That would be
turns
funny.
hot pink. Because hot pink is fun.
I'm just thinking. He punched the highlights out of her hair. He punched the highlights out of her hair.
That's a 13.
What are you doing?
I'm going to break through the freaking glass and come at you.
I rolled a 26. So I'm just like, that was really good. What other ideas do you have? And I'm just parrying.
Yeah.
Then what? Natural 18.
Yeah.
Twice in a row.
I know that vibe.
Go ahead.
I'm thinking
Is
about
this really
what
even a fight?
It's.
Jason, just watch it.
I mean, you know, it happens. It could be that way sometimes.
Don't worry about it. Oh jeez.
Keep making noises.
Indefensible.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 19.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Indefensible.
Okay.
Well, unless you didn't roll a 20.
No.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like,
Is that 3?
is it? I haven't been keeping track.
I think that was number 3. Yes.
Okay. He's gonna be like, we've got to try the Shadow Radiant move. Something like this, perhaps. And he's going to, like, think about it. And he's going to spin and see if he can't replicate any of that shadow in the staff. And he kind of is so eager for learning that he loses grip with a magic that he doesn't fully understand.
Mhm.
And it just fires these shadows everywhere.
Yeah.
And catches Astra in the collateral.
There's this literally, when this happens, Thorhan's magic literally causes this area. Right now, you guys are inside on this table, and you can see the wood beginning to rot in this area of you creating this like warping. And then the wood reforms back to its normal shape, and then it rots, and it keeps just going through this time phases of cycling of speeding up in time and retracting in time and speeding up in time and retracting in time. And then there's bursts, and just flying back, both of you, but you land on your feet much larger. After you go flying, and actually,
And I slow down time.
yeah, and as you're going flying back, enough slowness that Cotton's able to catch you.
I'm really strong. You would have been perfectly safe.
Should have let her fall.
Let me go.
Well, fine, dear. To be fair, I probably only barely got you.
She's gonna fucking just
Kind of like,
pull out her
yeah,
coat.
yeah, the little
Yeah.
kind of thing. All right. I'm just counting people who've gone. So
I'm writing that down.
There's who
Grayson's only gone twice.
He's gonna come up to talk to you about it. He's gonna see you're mad, and he's gonna not talk to
Yeah,
you
good
about
plan.
it.
We haven't seen Grayson versus Calric, so let's do Grayson versus
Oh.
Calric.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah. Just
We're getting towards the end here of the ranking system. I have 3 people who are tied and 2 people who are tied. So
there's gonna be lots of ties this time.
15.
Right, I have to do that. 10.
15
Too
and 10. You
distracted
said.
by the very
All right,
sexy.
you get to go first.
So
That's on me for not remembering that Shazu has a name.
Grayson's gonna start by he's gonna like do this thing with his wand where he's gonna create these like little like he's gonna be like writing stuff out, but it's gonna be like these kind of steps that he's gonna kind of step up into like so it's like gonna form like a little magical staircase, and he's gonna kind of step up and he's gonna be like, "Did you really think you were anything higher than me?" And he's just gonna like start like doing stuff that's like firing like inky like
Bro, we're always higher than him.
It's gonna be like these like he's gonna be like writing these little things, and it's just gonna be
Yes,
firing
indeed.
like these ink jets out at Calric.
Is Uther a Drake?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So medium size.
So
like-
rideable.
Yes. No, literally, it's a part of the thing.
Yeah.
He's not at the level where you can fly with him yet, but he's rideable.
But, you know, if I hopped up on him, I'd be up to the height of the stairs.
Yeah. And then just curious,
Maybe
I like
a
to
little
describe
taller.
myself that way too.
and he could be any type of dragon. What would you want him to be this time?
Purple.
Purple. So yeah, like amethyst. Okay, so he's forced. Just so you know.
So I'm gonna hop up on his back and stand there, which puts me taller than these stairs, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And I'm used to my mom because she knows cutting words and shit, right? And I'm like, yeah, I do think so. But with an 8 plus a 6, how'd I beat you?
I got an 18.
Yeah.
So I guess one of like the ink blasts, you're like, I guess I do, and then it's gonna just like hit you, like you're just gonna, it's like one of these little blasts is gonna hit you, and he's just gonna go,
Fuck.
please.
Now, what's the consistency of this?
Is it a little white and?
Honestly, it would be kind of funny if it was like more the consistency of like molasses, just to be like a bit more prickish.
Oh, is that what it would be funny if it was? Okay.
It's just to be a bit more prickish, so it feels more unsettling when it hits you.
Yeah, no, I like that idea. Yeah.
he upped the viscosity, or lowered the viscosity.
Upped it
right.
by a lot.
The more
Yeah.
viscous,
Okay.
the more thick,
Yes.
Yeah,
right? Yeah, we like thick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, well,
So you're covered in gross, thick ink that's kind of sticky and like. Ooh.
awesome, great,
All covered in Grayson's liquid.
awesome.
Sorry, it's not Chelsea's.
Were we not all?
Cool, Tiger.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just pat Uther on the head and say, "It's your time to shine, buddy," and let him breathe some false breath.
You see him as he kind of shakes his head, shing, and he starts to shine more.
Yeah, go for it. With that 18.
Natural one.
Yeah,
Ooh,
dude.
so that's a double hit there.
That's right, buddy. Good job.
So what does it do?
It hits you with a bunch of force, and I assume
It's
you're
an amethyst
probably
strike, so it's just literally
blown
force blast.
back.
He's gonna it's gonna hit him, and he's gonna fall down his little staircase he's made. Like,
Literally every single time Grayson has done like the fucking meme where something flies back when all the clothes fly out.
just tumbling down the stairs.
Who's got the high ground now, yeah?
Hair flip.
Okay.
Spilled like some tea.
So is that 2?
It's 2.
Okay.
Finally, I'm good at something.
In that he did badly. Hey man, be that way sometimes.
Here. Okay. It's a pretty good roll. What do you got? I want to see if I... Is that a 19?
15 plus 6, 21.
Okay, so 24.
Ugh. So what'd you
Okay.
do?
So he's gonna be like, he's gonna get up and he's gonna be like, "You're a fraud! You're a fraud!"
Tons of psychic damage just coming out, and you can just hear his whispers echoing and echoing.
Yeah, so, I try to, shield myself with, planes again, and turns out that's not useful against psychic damage. Fuck.
I guess it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna go ahead and since I've got my planes up, try to slip through
Natural
one, and I try to stab him in the back with some daggers.
Okay, as you go stab him back, how do you not only defend it, but also get the advantage on this next one?
so you're gonna go to stab in the back, and then you go to stab, but then it goes through, and you just hear.
Because a part of Grayson's name is ventriloquism, so you just hear it everywhere.
Fuck is this bitch? Acid. Anyway. Fuck. Yeah.
Oof, not a good advantage, guys.
23.
Yeah, that's not. I literally rolled 2 5s.
What do you try to do that's not super effective?
Good old 55.
His hubris is once again gonna be his downfall, where he's gonna it's gonna be like, And he's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, worthless! And then she's just gonna like react and
How do you get like literally like?
Well, see, he scares me quite a bit, right? So I just kind of fall backwards out of the plane,
Yeah,
back to my dress.
do a little plane shift there.
Yeah.
Nice. You do like the plane. It's like Misty Step but through a plane, isn't it?
Yeah, because I don't think he's dimensioning Doring quite yet.
But he's getting that bell. Yeah. Cool. Damn. All right, offense for you. And just so I know, it's who has 2 points on. Who scored 2?
We
Someone scored
both have 2.
2 and 2. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is close now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of daggery magic and just fling them all across at him, and not hit with a natural 1.
oof.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 14.
So you're gonna have all these daggers. How do you now get the advantage on your?
So all the daggers that like, he's gonna like recognize. Like, he's like, shit. I like went a little too far. Like I knocked her, or knocked them out of the like out of my thing, right?
Yeah.
And then like all these daggers go flying past, like in like a wide fan, and just kind of like they're not even close, right?
Yeah.
And he's just gonna be like, he's gonna look back, and he's gonna go, oh my god!
I thought he was getting my lantern.
He was
He was going to.
this close.
Oh my fantasy lantern.
Oh my! I can't say Fanta.
Actually, what does a
Planta.
natural 1 mean for
You get advantage on the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my flip.
Yeah, natural ones push the advantage on the other side. So there's an offense or defense.
You can't. You definitely got me.
21. So he's gonna like, right there, you had it. He's gonna like do his little stare thing again one more time. And he's gonna be like, "You really were beneath me." And he's gonna like do like a little wand thing, and all this like this ink is gonna twist and twist and twist, and then slam you
Yeah.
into this inky glob, and
Yeah,
it's just
I'll
gonna
try
fly. And
I'm picturing like if you're familiar with obviously you are, but Scarecrow when like he has the fear-inducing toxin, he gets like larger.
Mhm.
It's like you really were beneath me, and then you see Grayson fucking like huge,
yeah,
and then this glob of ink is just falling onto you.
Oh,
I'll try
yeah,
to,
yeah, yeah.
I'll
like-
try to break through it with my sword and
Yeah.
utterly fail.
I like that idea. that's pretty cool. Very cool. All right. So
Just punch him in the dick.
I have 2 of my people now figured out
Good plan for next time.
for ranking.
who are you?
I beat you, didn't I?
Is that like your catchphrase? Or are you really just forgetful? You just don't know anybody at the school. That's
All right.
Does
This
he not
next
have any
battle,
friends?
Sadly, he has too many friends.
this next battle will determine the rankings of
She get
first,
cleaned
second,
up.
and third because there's Thorhan, Astra, and Shazu all tied. So this battle will be
am.
Astra versus Shazu.
Okay, because
Yeah,
Thorhan
not far.
already beat me, yeah.
Yep, and
That's right.
Shazu beat Thorhan.
Don't talk to me.
Radiant damage.
All right.
Astra is mad.
And you're already suspicious of Thorhan too lately.
And it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Go Astra,
It's just that she
you're
didn't win.
amazing.
I did-
No, it has nothing to do with the fact that she didn't win. She's mad because she lost to someone who wasn't trying.
Oh.
I was trying to channel some light Yagami.
He was too busy doing something else, and she still lost, and so she's pissed.
Okay.
You've got this.
She did not feel he was taking her seriously.
All right.
Sure.
Aw.
I was kind of
He was,
focused on
he was
something else.
experimenting with stuff. Yeah. Here we go.
5.
Natural 1.
Nice.
Oh.
I rolled a natural 2, so, be that way sometimes.
Go ahead. Take the offense, sir.
All right. So it's going to be, once again, one of those, just like, what she's been doing is, like, throwing one out just to kind of, like, test the waters, but this one's going to be, like, a big old freaking, like, chromatic orb, just lightning damage.
Okay.
Like, with some sauce.
With some sauce.
I got a 22.
All right, 25.
Mm-hmm.
So as this lightning, you said, comes from this chromatic orb, Shazu is going to just put his orb out, but this one just absorbs everything, and then you just see, psst, and there's this little crack because the orb is, and it just begins to let out the lightning and shadow,
Mm-hmm.
and it begins to just make a smoke bomb of shadow, absorbing the energy. Natural 1.
Not a natural one.
Okay, so we'll say that he is going to, as that's going to, it begins to fill the room, right? He begins to like guide the shadow, and the shadow just gets absorbed right back into the orb, so you can't create the darkness that he wanted to create. You get advantage now because he's like, what the fuck? So get advantage on your offense.
Okay. 24.
13.
Okay. So she's going to just send an arcane flare at the orb that he's looking at to try and like blow it up.
Okay.
Or like at least have it be like a magical like overload to like kind of like, blow up in his face kind of thing. It doesn't have to destroy the orb or anything.
Yeah. So he's going to he's concentrating on the orb. He's like trying to make it work. Shit. Like that, and he like tries to grab the orb, and he's like, and he picks up the orb, but then the bolt just whoop, and just it goes. It's like a heat seeker fucking thing, and it goes like this, and then blinding light as it just goes through this crystallized orb, reflecting light onto this drow as he's just like and you just see him screaming as his skin's like just burning from it.
Mm-hmm. Does that count as radiant damage?
Very interesting. Very interesting.
He's like,
pull yourself together, man.
He's gonna then, like as he's like having the orb, he's just gonna put the orb away, and then he's just gonna go like this, and he snaps his fingers. He begins to levitate, and then he just takes the shadow sword, as he brings his hands up, it makes a sword, and it's just does a slice of shadow just coming straight at you, and it's an 18.
I got a 24 once again. So her sword, her own like physical sword, will come up, and she'll just kind of like pass her hand over it to kind of like give it like an arcane enchantment, like just basic like magical defensive magic.
Yeah.
And like she's casting shield on the sword essentially.
Yeah.
And then hold it up to like so that the big sword just kind of like crashes down on it, and she's able to hold it.
Okay. Yeah, and he's like trying to push, and it's just not going through. Yeah. Go ahead.
Dirty 20?
27.
Okay. So she'll like misty step out of it so that the sword comes back down, and then right next to him, and just kind of like try and slash a moving blade at his midsection.
Yeah, as I go through, nothing but shadow. And then behind you, you just hear, and you can just hear the footsteps. He's not making an attack, obviously yet. But now he's gonna make his attack. Okay. He's going to just go, let's try this one. And he flicks his, he just does like a little snap. And as he snaps, this little spark, and it looks like, essentially what a fireball, as you've seen fireball many times.
Sure.
What looks like a fireball, but it's just shadow. It's just expanding immensely. 18.
I got a 23.
Okay. Close.
And what she's going to do is she's going to see like the fireball, because the fireball in canon is like a little bead that flies out, and then I'm going to see it like right when it's about to come out, I'm going to vortex warp it away up into the air.
Yeah, so like you see it like and just expands in your
she just like flourishes it up like that. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Time and place. I mean, that's a 12.
Natural 1.
Ooh!
How do you beat him?
Okay. Is this the end?
Yeah, because you already had one shot with the Radiant Blast on him.
Okay.
So that's the 2-hitter.
Okay, so let's see what we want to do here. I think what she's going to do is, with this shadow, she's going to be like, you want to be next? And she'll vortex warp him. And she's going to do the thing that she tried to do with Grayson that didn't quite work out. But like vortex warp him, like, and like he comes in, and then like right as he pops in, he's got a sword like right to his face.
Yeah, just and he's just out, just flying back, hits the ground.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's not like she hits him with like the sword part, like it's like the blunt end, and but
yeah,
like,
that's what I figured. He was just smacking it.
Yeah.
Very good. You see Ragnar. I thought Shazu was going to win this one. Oh well. We have a new ranking, it seems like.
She's going to bristle at that.
First place, Thorhan. Again. Good job, Thorhan. I think you've lost to Shazu. You could do better. Second place, Astra. Shazu, you couldn't even move up? Actually, you did, because Grayson went down the 4th place. Shazu 3rd, Grayson 4th, and Kalrek.
I'm working on it.
Very consistent.
Yep.
Thorhan's not even happy because he knows he pissed off Asher, and he's just like,
And we're going to take
Can I, before you pause,
Can I pause?
can Cotton Candy just kind of wander through the room and like hold her stone up to people's like ears?
Are you doing it stealthily?
No.
Then yes, you may.
What happens?
You go over to Grayson.
Yeah.
And as you go to Grayson, nothing.
Okay.
No, wait, so how does... Wait.
It pulses as it gets closer to the person.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And then
That's
you
a
walk
nice
over
one,
to Astra.
Sure. Probably not us.
Nothing. Then
Thor.
you walk over to Kalric.
Oh, not Thor.
Nothing.
I feel like
But then.
Kalrak is like staring at Shazu, but then goes, "Oh, hey,
Hey, what's up?
So,
stares at Shazu again.
And
How you
then you
doing?
go to
good.
Shazu.
Ew.
As you go to Shazu.
Okay.
Cotton, what are you doing?
Oh, see, I got these earrings. Aren't they pretty?
No,
Oh, that's really rude of you.
I'm just being honest. I was told to be honest.
Do we fucking or what?
Throw on to leave.
Cotton Candy.
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Throw on told me to be honest more.
I did do this.
Honesty is a good policy.
No,
I suppose. You're not into red
No,
diamonds?
they're disgusting. I don't like red.
Oh, that's
Black's
sad.
more my thing.
Black's a pretty good thing.
What kind of goth doesn't like red?
True, though.
This one.
I was not.
Hello,
Very
ethereal voice. No.
Hello,
Calvert's
Metavision.
over there with some really nice black leather pants on.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Calrek in his black leather
Yeah,
trousers.
We're gonna talk later. It's all good.
Very nice.
Why do you care?
I like to see people meet other people. It's nice.
Okay.
Is it not?
Are we done here?
We're just not there yet, if I'm being honest.
Are we there yet?
He, like, looks to his chest where he got, like, you know.
Yeah.
Not yet, if I'm being honest. I think I have a few more days to heal.
Can't believe I'll go for trying.
Doran, I'll see you. Grayson? I beat you.
I don't understand that friendship.
It doesn't
Grayson
seem like a
is
good
going
one.
to
Rough take,
try to
Joey.
trip him.
Make like a sleight of hand check or something like that. I'll tell you what the plus is. Oh, he's not great at that. It's just a +3.
21?
Actually, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, so he's just like, I beat you. Just hits the ground.
Looks like your face met the floor. Schlurb.
Look on the bright side, Chowser. At least we don't have to fall as far as he
I
does.
hate the bright side.
Now I'm gonna cast Druidcraft to see if I can trip Grayson as he's leaving with like a little like knot of a root that grows out
We
of the
got that
ground.
wand of smiles.
That would be, gosh, it's not really, is that sleight? It's not really sleight of hand. We'll go with, do a spell attack.
Okay.
Modifier. Yeah. Just roll D20.
You can't distort the value of those clothes to make me feel like they're expensive.
I can though. 11.
Whatever you are, +1.
Oh. I found out. Oh. Wait, +1? 15?
Yeah, so he's a little vine, and like Grayson doesn't notice it. No, but he just kind of naturally steps over it. He tried, but didn't get noticed.
Fair enough.
All right. So we're going to take a pause, but before we do that, we want to once again shout out to our sponsor. Can you tell us who that sponsor
Clash
is?
of Crits, they're really awesome.
So at this point, we're going to have stay tuned real quick, watch their promo for them, and then we'll be right back. All right, thanks, guys.
Hi, Clash of Crits is an actual play 5th edition D&D podcast that release new episodes every Sunday.
In a world much like your own, actually, it is your own. 3 guys on a cruise get pulled into a whirlpool and find themselves lost into the world of D&D, surrounded by chaos and magic. How will they survive? How will they find their loved ones? How will they get home? Find out on the next episode of...
Hey, Solly, what are you doing over there on the mic? Hey, get off that thing.
You over there talking on their microphone?
Come on, Sauls, you know how they get about messing with stuff.
What the hell was he doing?
Get off of there, you scaly rat.
All right, thank you again to our sponsor. Here we are again.
Clash of Crits.
Rankings have been done. There's only one thing that could possibly remain after that.
Homework.
I thought we were going to confront Shazu and ruin his day.
Oh, let's begin the terror.
No.
I'm gonna use these 3 dice that have already rolled.
Astra's already feeling
They're gonna give it to me.
Q escape hell from Siren's
Pull up my schedule real quick so I can.
Shaw.
I just need to write down the rules I'm
Shaw.
doing.
Let's see, Farah.
Alright, so look at the magical. Oh, I already got it right now.
Oh, I type it in.
Is that my pen?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, oops. Let me give it to you.
Oh, that's the green one that's just been sitting
So,
right here for ages.
Okay.
Today
I was like, how did you get that?
is a little bit of a rougher homework than usual.
Oh.
And the reason
Nice.
why is because
They're not going to give us all A's because our classmate
no
died?
one gets a D4 to add to it this time.
Why?
Because we didn't roleplay at all any of the classes this week. Because something very important was happening.
That's true.
A funeral. Everyone was preparing for it. So, roll well. Or so help you.
I think we can assume that Astra did.
Right. That's right. I need to do. So that one's.
Update.
You
5,
roll
D,
5
20.
and then add your modifier, right? Your
Yes.
skill modifier?
Correct. And you add that modifier times 5.
That's the part I forget.
Yeah, because you add it to each roll.
Oh, right. I have to do math for this.
I love this music.
It's so good.
I think nature was my better on
It's so effing good.
I love that there's always someone's position changing in these rankings.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep it dynamic.
All right, positions have been, rankings have been updated. I also, if you guys check out the ranking tab, you'll notice that I bolded the teams that won on the schedule, and I put their records in on the top right versus Mage Tower team.
Okay.
You'll notice that on the
Oh,
tab.
God, come back! Nah, you're not my favorite dice.
Baseline and 20.
Oh, asshole.
Yeah, I got one.
Good. It's fine. I'm not gonna fail my classes.
Are you sure?
Nope.
That was a terrible roll.
Oh, no.
That was the lowest I've ever rolled on this.
Oh, I rolled great bad on this.
Reminder, we are in week 4, or 10-day 4. Almost halfway to our first exam.
Oh, great.
Get them grades up.
Yeah, I'm real bad at that.
Wait, professor's coming for you.
My pan dice will help, right? Because it understands my
No,
sense
the
of
gays
self.
can't do math.
Oh no.
Damn you, DeSantis.
One, 2.
Ooh, spicy.
It did not help. It rolled a fucking 2.
I told you.
Dude, the Shazu dice worked well today.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
You label your dice, but then you don't share.
I know.
What's up with that?
Rude.
He's a rude boy.
You know all the answers, but no bitches.
See, that's what
Why?
How we do?
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Good roll.
Yeah, that was a good roll.
I think John has at least one bitch.
Is it? Is it true?
Just
I mean,
Okay. I can give you some. I can give you some.
I
You
rolled
know.
pretty shit too.
yeah, what do you got?
For magical physiology,
Uh-huh.
she got a 72.
Whoa, what happened?
I rolled. The highest number I rolled was a 13.
I'm just
Dude,
hoping
that's the lowest you've ever done on
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
74, you said?
72.
72.
With
Sorry.
the- with
You're
the-
shit, but I got
Yeah,
a
with the-
nat
with-
20.
With the lowest one was a 2.
Rolling.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Please, once again, remember those lowest rolls for us.
Flame of the Founders, she got 100.
There we go. That sounds like Astra.
She just really was distracted about thinking about griffins and magical physiology.
Goron tried sitting next to you.
Got pissed off.
No, that was before she was pissed off.
Yeah.
She's not mad.
She does her homework early. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, for sure.
Oh wait, that's not right. That's plus.
Nature or Arcana? Shit face, bitch. Oh, she's actually not bad at Arcana. Well,
So you guys are watching, and maybe if you're new to the homework system, what we do is we roll 5 d20s. They add all of those up. They keep track of the lowest score, and then they get to find. There's 2 attributes, right, that goes to each of their classes, and they can take one of those and multiply that modifier by 5, add it together, and that gives me their score. A 70 is considered passing, and we'll add up all their scores towards the end of the getting close to the exams, and that lets them know whether they're succeeding or failing going into the exam.
Bro.
Augmenting
bad
Arcanum, 76.
6. That is, you went from straight hundreds
I know.
to that.
I know. I still might. It's possible, but it's rough.
Oh.
The not being able to do the D4s,
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's a rough week.
I'm literally doing terrible.
I always do terrible, so it's kind of.
Sorry.
I am passing 2 of 5.
Medicine or healer's kit.
I rolled really freaking well for physiologies, but I only get a +5 to magical physiologies because I'm bad at it.
Well, that's why I'm bad at STEM. Complimentary words. Oh, I'm good at this one.
Okay, so magical physiologies.
Not when I
Okay.
roll a 2, though.
74.
Okay.
And that's after I rolled a 20 and 2 17s.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not good at magical physiology. Exploration 101. I got a 60.
Okay. It's your only time you've been considered failing.
This one's
in that class.
Yes.
Comp words.
Voice of the Tempest. I got a 68.
Okay.
Cutting words. I have a 67, which I have no lab for, so I just didn't pass.
Sorry, what was it?
67.
For cutting words?
Yeah. So maybe I can get tutoring.
Hey, buddy.
be that way sometimes. Okay, I've got my last 2. For history of magic and art, I got a 84.
Okay.
And then for basic magical auras, 100.
Keeping the 100 strong on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Pyromancy, I got an 88.
I just want to say, magical physiologies has been Astra's weakest subject, and she's very upset about it. Her dad was a druid.
Shit.
Alright, I got all of Vassi's and all of Astra's. Vassi, good job in that one. Pyromancy.
Yeah.
Strongest one for this week.
Holy
strongest one for the week. And it's just because it's my strongest class usually, because I like had a
Can we each have one class
99
that
and
we're
100.
really good in, so we do get that D4?
Oh my god.
It's okay. I'll tutor you guys. It'll be fine.
It's gonna be a lot of tutoring.
In
It'll
all
be-
my fucking classes?
As much as the DM will allow.
As much as you have
Here.
spare time on your sheet, which this weekend could be possibly good for that.
Holy bit. I mean, I know it's bad at STEM, but God.
I mean, I can go
I
to
just
labs.
like watching Nate's face as he rolls, like, ooh.
Oh, I passed one class, guys.
I can go to labs for most of these because they're so close, but Cutting Words
my
has no
worst
labs,
one
so I
yet.
need tutoring for Cutting Words.
That's true. I can bring the 66s up with labs.
Maybe maybe Mulethorn can help me with magical physiologies. Seems like something he'd be good at.
I mean, did you get less than a 61? Because if that's true, I can.
No.
I think I did better than you.
Did you really?
Oh.
74.
You did do better than me.
Yeah.
You can give me some tutoring lessons.
I will do my best.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about that one, DM?
I think it would be okay, and I think it would be a great skit at one point.
Bro, that would be great. That would be excellent.
I'm making a note.
Yeah, make a note for that shit.
I just want to say, my extreme performance score has pulled me through chromatic expression.
That's how
This roll is
works.
trash. I got a 7, a 1, a 3, a 7, and a 19.
Ooh.
But I managed to pull out an 82.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get
Because
your
of a
score
plus
then, Faerun.
45.
Yeah.
Faerun,
Oh
what
my
was that for?
god.
Bro.
Chromatic expression.
My expression was a what?
Chromatic expression was an 82.
82.
Yeah, I'm totally cool.
I rolled so many fucking 2s, you guys.
I roll I've got of the 3 of the things where I had to record what my lowest one was a 1, 2, and there were 2 2s. Like,
I
yikes.
always record my lowest ones, which makes no sense because they don't all have labs. But oh well.
I don't even realize that. Yeah, it has to do with the lab thing.
Yeah, it is.
Magical physiology obviously has a lab. We've been doing it forever.
You have a lot of that.
Passed a whole class out of 5.
I have 3 labs, so yeah.
It's painful for me as a person.
Augmented Arcanum has a lab, so that's good. And then History of Magic and
I don't
Art, I
fail.
don't think has a lab. It does not. Okay, so that doesn't matter.
Fair, do you have all yours then?
Yes,
Do you have magical physiology? Steve?
I do.
What do you got?
So magical physiologies, I actually did pretty well. I did a 78.
Okay, very good.
I got a 14, 18, 11, 13, 17, plus my 5 for nature.
Damn.
It was a pretty good roll.
You only got 5 for nature?
Yeah.
it's
It's not good.
not great there.
It's not
but
good.
hey, you got it.
It's not good.
I also only have a 5 for nature.
Yeah.
Look,
History.
we all went through a traumatic experience. It's okay if we have one down week, guys.
History of Magic and Art.
I say failing none of my classes.
History and Magic and Art, I got a 100. It was
Damn.
an 18, 16, 19, 10, and 8 plus my 45.
Straight hundreds in that class so far.
Yeah. It's just,
Well, he's
I've
got
just
a
been
plus
killing it.
45.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plus 45 helps.
Yeah. Complimentary words, please.
I got a. Oh wait, I didn't actually tally that up. Thought I did.
Okay.
I
Don't fucking
think I
make
also
it.
got 100 in that. Let me see. 6 plus
What are you
9.
doing, Bassy?
Bad.
Bad, 74, 60, 60. You didn't even get a 69 either. What a fucking...
You danced
what-
around it.
Yeah.
Terrible.
What
Another
the
100,
fuck?
100.
What the
You did
shit?
the best. You did the best in your grades this day.
Yes, so I got a, for complimentary words, 6, 9, 13, 15, 15.
Nice.
Plus 45.
Yeah.
You said 6 and then 9, so I just said nice. Out of
Nice.
Threads of Life and Death is the last one I need from you.
Yeah. 54.
Oh shit. Okay.
I like how
So-
you do
That
it.
might
That's
need
really,
some help.
that's really cute.
You know, but
It's,
There are other ways to bring that score up.
you know, it was.
No, no, it's very like,
Gross.
organized. That's like how Astro would do it.
pretend I didn't hear that.
Ironically.
Cotton, did you introduce yours already or no?
Yes, I got a 61 for magical physiologies, a 66 for life and death, a 66 for arcanobotany, a 51 for STEM. I really don't get what all of these letters mean, and a 78 for complimentary words.
I just feel like somewhere
My
Witherbloom is just going. I'm trying.
My father really would be disappointed in
I'm
me.
trying.
You come with us fast and little guy.
You know what I'm thinking of is Gladiator. Your falseness as a son is my failure as a father.
Classic.
Holy shit.
Such a failure. My father would be so disappointed in me.
You fucking got me on that one.
Thought you with the Megamind reference.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So, homework has been done. We now arrive. We can get rid of the anxiety real quick.
Yes, please.
I don't
Sorry.
think we can. I
I
feel
don't
like
wanna
most
keep
of
that
the week.
true.
Honestly, I did have more. So like, I usually roll individually, which is insane. The amount of dice you have to roll.
Yes. You do that a lot, and I'm always like, this man knows what he's doing, but I don't think it's what he wants to do.
It makes it. Before it made me feel better because I was like, it's like it gets more tumble. Like it gets more tumble in my head. It feels more right. But this time I was like, I'll just like cut my hand out here and I'll just get like the full tumble that way, and then throwing it felt better.
It's so much more satisfying to roll a bunch of dice.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
It was better.
Yeah,
No,
so
but-
you have all this red in front of you.
Yeah. Before we continue farther into this, I'm assuming because we do this in a weird way where like we do all of the homework all at the end of the week.
Mhm.
But like if these are the scores, I can guarantee you everyone is like, hey Astra, or like everyone is like trying to figure out like, can I get some help? Can I use some of my free things to attribute that to my
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
Okay. Like I want to help Cotton because Cotton is hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fail STEM entirely. It's gonna be bad.
No, actually, I'm curious. So, is it one slot per class?
It's one slot per tutor. Yeah, I'm picturing that they are spending that time tutoring you. Now, with that being said,
Let's
they can
get-
tutor a couple people in that same slot.
Okay.
If it's the same class.
Right.
If that
Let's
makes
get
sense.
really high,
Uh-huh.
get in the bath together, and just all tutor at the same time.
We're gonna spend a lot of time in the bath, and I don't want my nipples to get wrinkly.
Well,
Yeah.
That's how I usually study. I'm not sure it works the best.
actually, are you doing bad in complimentary words?
Nope, that's the one I passed.
Oh.
Okay, so I want to help Cotton Candy in STEM.
Except
Mhm.
35 base.
I want to help her in STEM. I want to help Vassy in
Cutting room.
cutting words. And I want to help. Who else needs help? Like, cause let's say I've got.
Anyone.
Because like
Nate definitely needs one, I
Many
think,
as
right?
you want
I think
to
there's one you got
have.
50 something in.
Yeah,
Right?
but it's threads of life and death.
Oh, sure.
But Astra could tutor the both of us.
in that, yeah, because you guys are both in the same class.
And again, there are other ways to bring your grade up. Just saying.
No.
That's fine. All right, so to grab some d4s. Wait, oh, this is brutal. All right, so first one for Cotton. For STEM.
You
And like, I don't know how many you're willing to attribute this to me. Like,
Um,
how many things are you doing? Because like, it's
So,
Astra's pretty much gonna be this is gonna be her week.
so you have a lot of free time,
Right.
because your club really just meets twice,
Right.
So you have a ton of free time. The only thing I would need to know is which ones you're doing today for the last 2 time slots before day 7.
Okay, so for this day, I think it'd probably be not STEM because I would have done STEM way before that.
Yeah. So you could go ahead and roll that one. So say you
All right,
use
so let's
that
do
beforehand.
Uh,
3, so
3
that's
times 5 is 15.
So
Ooh.
15.
that's a
15.
whole 66.
Okay, so much closer to a 70. So that's good.
Hopefully you guys and there's a lab for that or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lab. So like you have the ability to pass that now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we'll do that for that, and then for day 7, let's do Voice of the Tempest for Vassy.
No, cutting words.
Or cutting words. I feel like we would do before that. He's asking for today,
Day 6, by the way.
like day 6.
Yeah.
Vassy's ready to just go to labs.
Okay, so you just want cutting words then.
Yeah, cutting
Okay,
words
let's-
is the only one that doesn't have a lab.
Okay, we'll do cutting words day 6 then.
Okay.
So 1, I believe.
That's fine.
5.
5 puts me over.
Vassy, which one was that for?
Cutting words, 5 puts me at 72.
There you go. I'll go ahead and-
What did you need help with?
Threads of life and death.
Words of life and death.
Oh,
Okay.
can I get in on that one too?
Yeah, you can do both at the same time.
I feel so bad.
This
being
would definitely be a day
Professor.
6 one you probably wanted to do.
Yeah, I would do this before day. Yeah.
Professor Valentine really does try to help so much, and I just can't get it.
That's a 2, so add 10 to it.
That makes me
Nice. I think at some point Astra would ask Vassy to tutor her on his magical physiologies as well. Because
We
72 is...
can roll it now.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we don't have to do
Yep.
the role play.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll role play the actual thing later, but we should do the mechanics now.
I'm trying to get this
Okay,
specific detail.
so your lab could definitely need the passing on that one if you do it.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go hunting in the woods again in the middle of the night for these damn stars spawn.
Nice. 15.
Even though it terrifies Farah.
Alright, so that brings her from a 72 to an
Anybody
80
else
to an
want my
87.
15
That
in
was for
magical
Vassy?
physiology?
Yeah. Or Astra, sorry, Astra.
So for Astra magical physiology,
Yes.
add 15, so
Can I
87.
use that tutoring too?
Yeah,
maybe we can all use it.
Okay.
this is for magical physiologies.
I mean, if we're all just go ahead and pile it on.
87 now, right?
Yes, 87. So,
Sweet.
thank you. Vassy.
You're welcome.
So this is the absolute best.
I like how I did
teammates.
this.
Twins.
That puts you.
Write down whatever ideas you
93.
get. Alright, so who else needs help with stuff that we can do like day 3 or 4? Unless we don't want to do that now.
Well, I mean, if you really want to help with Arcanobotany and STEM, but they do have labs, I think.
I have labs. I'm pretty sure I can roll well enough.
It's up to
pass
you.
Those.
Yeah, I'd say day 6 has been pretty filled. I'd say day 5 has probably been filled, so you're in that 4-3.
Yeah.
range.
So if you guys don't want to do that, if you want to see how you do on your labs, that's perfectly fine. Astra will probably just fucked around
Yeah.
then.
You can always see what you did on the labs and then still work on it 8, 9, 10 during the week.
Yeah, no, if I come back sobbing, you'll know that I still need help.
Okay, so that's 5 things for
For tutoring.
For tutoring?
So just make sure you make a mark. I'll make a mark as well.
Yeah. I'm making tally marks over the weeks for homework. That'll be my amount of tutoring I gave
Okay.
that week.
Anything else before I get into day 7 here?
Nope.
All right. So we now hit the point.
Dry
where
our
we have
tears.
Our labs.
Yay.
So for our first lab, we have that first slot, if you will. That was at the morning time, correct?
Mhm.
We have 2 classes that are going on here. We have Augmenting Arcanum
Mhm.
with Astra and STEM for Cotton. The only thing I need to know first is, are you going to it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, that's
S
the
is
first
for
time going to it.
Stupid. Oh wait, no.
All right. So for Astra, you are currently in your lab. You're checking to see if you can make scrolls, like augment scrolls with
Mhm.
cantrips that you already know. And essentially, you're learning how to augment these scrolls of the cantrips that you know,
Mhm.
and learning how magicians and merchants sell these, how they make them and how they sell them.
I'm all into this now.
So, yeah, last week's was making boots of elven kind, is what they were like working on.
Nice. I should go to these.
Yeah. There's little benefits, but it's it's one of those things that also things come up. So 3 Arcana checks to see if you can do this correctly.
Okay. Boop boop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doo. Okay, the lowest one I got here was a 14.
Natural or
Well, no, after.
this is after.
This is
Okay.
the check. The lowest one's a 14.
Okay. And what's the next 2?
The next one is a 22, and
Okay.
the next one
Big
before
difference.
that is a 25.
Okay, so those 2 100% succeed.
Okay.
The 14 doesn't succeed. 15 is the DC for this one.
Alright. Tough.
The
Tough crowd.
With that being said, 2 out of 3 is still succeeding,
Mhm.
so you will still get to do your lab dice from this, and you can pick one of your cantrips, and you know now how to make that into scrolls that you could possibly sell to people and stuff.
Ah,
So just let me
interesting.
know which scroll or which cantrip you would like to be able to.
I can make that decision now, probably. That shouldn't be too hard. I think Mind Sliver is probably like the most esoteric one that
Okay.
people would like want to buy, and like that would have the most scarcity.
Okay. So Mind Sliver is what you're going with?
Yeah.
So you now have the ability to make Mind Sliver scrolls.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, other people can cast Mind Sliver because I made a scroll for them.
Yep. They can put it in their especially if they're
Bastard.
wizard, they can put it into their spell books and stuff like that. Yeah, eventually
Well,
this
see, that's iffy because cantrips are weird like that. But
yeah, eventually this class is to teach you how to make scrolls and be able to like do those kind of things and how to augment.
Oh, what a beautiful roll to replace my 2. What an absolutely beautiful
Natural
roll.
one. Yeah.
It was a 17. But
I
like,
thought he was being sarcastic and it was like a 3. Like,
I'm glad that my delivery is so solid that you couldn't tell. I'm very pleased by this.
the augmented
Zero.
arcana becomes a what now?
All right, let me do the math.
Rolling 4?
Rolling
Plus
for
15.
what now?
No.
Oh wait,
Plus
that's
15?
the wrong game.
No, plus 16. It was still stuck on the other one. 1 second. 16 is now a 92.
That's a big difference there.
I will absolutely accept this with slight annoyance.
Grace and dignity.
And also Grace and Dignity.
Perfect upload.
Very cool.
She always looks graceful and dignified. Whether
So-
she is or not is completely up to me.
Just so you guys know, my system is that if you get all 3, you get advantage on the roll.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So for STEM, Cotton, you said you're going, correct?
Yes, because S is for silly, T is for teaching, E is for everyone.
Melly hands you a Mellar sleeve.
M is for Mallory.
I'm going to do so well today.
I feel like I stole your thunder there. I'm sorry.
Soothing.
Oh, right.
Talking.
Talking. Eviscerate.
Nice.
Evaluate.
Right.
Rolls it up.
Thank God Melly's got that good shit.
So you can make 3 medicine checks. You're currently making braces for different limbs, like arms and legs and such.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 medicine checks. DC for this is a little easier than making a scroll.
Yeah.
Scrolls are expensive, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me just pick out which dice I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the big ones, because why not?
How much tutoring would it take to teach Vassie how to read scrolls?
In what way? Like read.
Because she
what
doesn't-
scrolls?
Because she doesn't like just read a scroll that I write. Like, is there a way for me to write scrolls for her specifically?
Probably didn't make it.
Oh, for Vassie.
Yeah, for
sorry.
Vassie.
For Vassie.
Is there a way it could be a sleight of hand check for delicate fingering?
Bro. Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that.
That's vaguely better.
I'd say for Vassie to be able to read your scrolls, like of magical stuff,
Yeah.
it's not the reading of scrolls, it's the channeling of the magic part. So they would need tutoring in that type of class feature,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Because like the idea of a spell book and such is a class
Yeah.
feature.
And my question was essentially, how do I get around this class feature? But if the
Yeah.
answer is you don't, then okay.
Can warlocks cast from a spell scroll? Or
If they're
wizards?
warlock spells.
It's the way it works, yeah.
I'm just thinking about
It's
Ashley
always
being
been
like,
so
hey, can you
weird to
read
me.
this? And she looks at it and it's like a differential equation. No.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding your question. Are you saying to cast with the scroll or to understand the scroll and have it in your repertoire?
Oh no, just to cast it.
It would be an arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah. Versus someone who's not.
The idea was like I could
Yeah.
write it in a way that I know she would understand
Yeah.
specifically.
I know that's more of an AD&D thing, but
Yeah.
like it's something I didn't like about it was that like
Mhm.
people who are non-casters can try.
Yeah.
It might go wrong.
Now, do warlocks to cast a wizard spell with a spell
You
scroll?
would have to do an arcana check. Yeah. To understand it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
general rule is if it's in your spell list
It's
of
natural.
available spells, you can cast it without the Arcana check, and if it's not, you have to use the Arcana check.
That's yeah.
Which I believe the check is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yep. The scrolls. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. So a 9th level would be a 19.
Oh.
All right. So what were your scores?
So 19. No, wait. Sleight of hand. 21, 14, natural 1.
Natural. Okay. So that natural 1, as you're working on these braces, the third one you make, you think it's amazing. And this thing is just this, I mean, gadgets galore, and it is the Rolls Royce of just fucking braces. And this one puts it on their wing, and they're like, all right. And it just starts impaling their wing as like the pieces break, and it goes into the wing, and they're screeching. But yeah, you get to roll a dice.
Did I do good? Oh my god.
So I don't have my class schedule pulled up. Do I? Am I here at the STEM?
Yeah, you usually show up to sim. You don't have anything going on stage.
So I was like, oh my god. She's like trying to like pry it out and like help get it out.
I do a letter system, so like letter A is when these classes work together. B is when these slots go together. Yeah.
It's almost like he does this for some kind of profession.
That's so much better than
That's a good roll, boys.
How did we do?
better than my 5.
So
That's
tell the audience, would you roll? 18?
18.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Woo!
No, you're good.
What'd you get to?
I add 13, right? Because 18 minus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then that's 79.
Wow.
Or you could have do what my brain was going to do, which was take what you had, take the score minus the lowest score, and then add the score that you just got.
Which is
Okay.
basically the same thing.
Which is, I mean, it is the same thing. It's just a more complex way of getting to the same answer.
It's just
Yours is more efficient, okay?
I don't know what
So-
it was. It was still 1 subtraction and 1 addition, just a different spot.
For
You know what? You're staying out.
the second
bitch.
portion, we all have the same lab here. Millie's with you, and are you guys going to magical physiology? Is the first I need to know.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't
So-
know if they are. I am.
You are going
Come on,
to.
Vassie, let's go. Let's
you
go
are
fucking.
going to the Fury Gale.
Let's go get stuck in the swamp up into our titties again.
No, we're going somewhere else.
God,
So your
We're gonna
mission,
get attacked by fucking
your
stars.
mission is
Thank
to go
God.
to the Fury Gale and,
Thank Pelor.
and observe elementals and collect essence from the expired ones. Mel's with you. I would like all of you, as you encounter the Fury Gale, to please make survival checks.
Oh.
My strongest suit.
Oh
I was
no!
desperately hoping you were going to say nature.
I knew it was going to be bad no matter what. It's fine. Oh no!
Okay, 16.
But can it be
6.
nature?
Oh, I should roll for that.
But
Okay, that's loud done.
but hey DM.
Yeah.
Can it be nature?
No, survival for just for specific reason, that's all.
I don't know why I had the highest
Billy did
score
good.
of this.
Melly got a 27. Oh, sorry, 25. I can do math.
Can you imagine if you ever failed the survival check but you die?
That's not.
Just imagine.
Now purge that thought from your head. Come forever.
Come with me on this magical journey of imagination.
Sassy,
I'm gonna ride the ignorance trail.
what'd you get?
6.
16.
So I thought you were having us roll the 3, but the dice that I had out before I grabbed 2 extras is a 18.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Natural 20.
2 fails and 3 successes. So you guys as a group succeed.
Thank you, Melly.
Thank
you, Melly.
So you guys are in the Fury Gale, and you're in that same entrance. We see the warning sign. You guys first got
We
attacked.
almost died, yeah.
Yeah. And so you're going past, and you guys have that little bit of like,
Oh, I don't want to be here.
It's okay.
that feeling.
It's okay.
And it begins to get colder and colder and colder, like it did last time. Feet
Got
begin
my
to
little
slosh through the
penguin
snow.
feathers out.
And then you get
I
to
got my hands like over my sister because she's toasty.
a little stone overlook. And
I'm
there's
just-
this
Furnace.
trickling stream. And you can see the icicles like dripping into it. And you see this wispy wind elemental just moving across and then gliding and then picking up in the air and then all of a sudden
23?
there's this smack as this gigantic boulder smashes through and the wind just goes around the boulder and it's back to normal. And then you see this like gorilla-esque creature, 6 arms, just looking at it, pounding the ground Donkey Kong style, looking across. Goes down a different way. Can you guys make another survival check?
Like a cat with a laser pointer.
Survive this.
I'm so distressed.
It's not terrible. It's not good.
Go ahead, Mary.
16?
12?
11.
Oh no.
Mm.
7.
7. What was yours again?
11?
Again?
16?
12.
Okay.
That was not good, okay.
2 successes, 3 failures.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Fair.
This time you continue going north. Let me look at my map. Northeast.
The snow is 5 feet high. Astra and Tassie are tunneling through it like moles.
I'm not tunneling, I'm just walking and it's melting.
You go
Fair
northeast, and you're able to, because of what happened the first time, you're able to find a little bit of wind elemental, like air elemental essence. So you guys are able to gather that up. But as you make your way to the next place, there's that trickling river expands into a big roaring river. And you hear gurgling sounds, but you never quite see the origin of them. You hear splashing. You see the serpent creature going through the river down. And then you see blood trickle through the river. No more serpent.
Delicious noodle.
You guys, I'll say, instinctively avoid that area of the river. Make another survival check, please.
Roll better. No. That's worse. That's so much worse. 4.
15.
Natural 1.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay.
Imagine in your mind when you fail a survival check that you die.
So, in this system, the idea here was that a fail versus a success, like a natural 1 would be like 2 failures, and a natural success would be like a 20 would be 2 successes.
Got a natural 20?
You did not. You got a natural 19. So the
Tie goes to the runner.
Unfortunately, gosh. Roll another number. Actually, just no modifiers. Roll another d20.
Natural 20.
Okay.
What? It's an emotional roller coaster.
You begin going. You were going northeast. Now you're going more north to stay away from that river pattern. And you go up, and it gets more escalated. Right, we're going up higher and higher. Air becomes thinner, and as you're going higher up, less snow, more just rock and just like catching your grip on the boulder. You're almost mountain climbing. Driving a python when you get a chance, draw a rope, help each other out, get to the next step. You're being extremely useful for this because of your Exploration 101 lessons that you've been having, really helping them in all this stuff. Just knowing your shit. You know what I mean? And
then we went on this thing, and then Zephany taught us that you have to pull on the rope before you trust it, otherwise maybe it'll come out.
I hate everything forever.
I know this wouldn't actually work technically because Farrah's got more deer-like qualities. But I just think it's a hilarious image that everyone's climbing, and then she's just kind of like a goat, like walking up the side. It's like, yeah, you guys having trouble or something?
That's pretty great.
It would be very, you should probably get advantage on like climbing things when it comes to like climbing up a cliff.
You're making your
But not a go, yeah.
way pretty smoothly. And you then look left. You're like mid-pipe. And the formation of this mountain begins to move.
Sick. I now regret nothing.
And you just see what you're on is moving.
Sick.
And you take another step.
Yeah.
It's
Vassie-
solid.
Vassie turns to look. Looks at Asher. Asher goes, and she goes, next Python.
See, your next Python. Ooh. And there's this eye looking right at you as you have your Python in the middle of its nose.
Hi. I'm really sorry. It was an accident.
Who speaks Terran?
He also speaks common.
I want to leave as soon as possible. I'm sorry. Can you help us get down?
Can you make a persuasion check?
Apparently he does know.
Uh-oh.
Can I charm person?
We'll see how this persuasion
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
a
a
person.
10.
Definitely not a person.
Yeah.
What was it?
10.
10. Okay.
Essence of elementals. For school.
And it starts blinking its eye, and little dust like starts flying towards you, and it just hovers, just gathering the dust.
This is perfect. Bye.
And it just kind of like puts its head towards this like little outcrop like forest area, and it just puts its nose right to the ground so you guys can
Vassie starts pulling Pythons as she crawls down.
And then you see
Sorry.
the rest of it. Can you all make a history check or nature check?
I'm bad at both.
You could also make arcana. All of these three would work for me.
All three.
I flap my wings a little bit and go, oh yeah, I can fly.
Oh, I remember everything at all times, always.
You said arcana or history or what?
I'm giving you a lot of options: arcana, nature, or history.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I really didn't
I
know
passed. Exceptionally well.
I have a -1 to all three of those.
They're all intelligence checks.
Yeah, it's more if you have proficiency in it. Is what.
Yeah, 2 of mine are +3, but it didn't help.
I have recorded a 23.
Okay.
13.
7.
Natural 20.
You two. Melly doesn't get it. He doesn't roll high enough.
We're just smoking.
You
some
recognize this is something you've heard about. They talked about it at Strixhaven. This is known as an archaic. They are natural to Arcabios. So not Faerun, but Arcabios. And the reigning theory, the main reigning theory of an archaic, we're talking colossal. So you were just on the head and it felt like a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine size, okay? The reigning theory, not fully proven, is that they were once oracles. And when they passed, time itself reset and they became from the beginning of time. So when an oracle dies, they become an archaic at the beginning of time
Mhm.
and live their whole life with the knowledge that they had. They are drawn to archways, like the big magical arches, drawn to snarls, and are extremely, extremely rare.
Mhm.
But lawful good.
Beginning of time. Trying to spell when you're writing quickly.
I'll add one little caveat due to the natural 20 as well. They're as knowledgeable can be, but time has caused them extreme confusion because they've lived their life and lived time itself. Their identity gets kind of lost, right? They couldn't tell you who they once were.
Very high intelligence, very low charisma.
I know what that feels like.
So whether you guys share that, that's up to you guys, but you two know that.
I will probably babble about it for about 20 minutes as we walk back.
I
You
feel
have
so bad for them. It's terrible to not know who you are.
you
But imagine so much they know so much.
I'm not sure.
Think what they
it's
could
worth
tell
it.
us.
You have air elemental and earth elemental essence so far. One more survival check for me, please. Great for Melly.
Who first?
I'll go with Mary.
11.
19.
19. You got exactly what Melly got. Melly got 11. Good.
19.
Okay.
13.
13? Okay.
This is with
Um,
a +1 modifier.
I'm also at a +1.
Also
I rolled well.
Last one, DC 13, 3 successes. When you get down, you're in this forest patch. You feel so lost. This is your first time really traversing the Fury Gale. Farther than you've ever been.
Successful.
Got put down in a freaking random area. There were mountains, there was snow, there was water, there was rock, and now there's trees.
The mountain was alive. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a lot to take on. You see a few people in robes, blue robes, looking around.
We didn't ask him his name.
We're really rude people.
Why you here?
You see a tiefling,
How hot are they?
very attractive, kind of older, but not steamy hot, just kind of dad bod.
Dilf?
Yeah, and so
Why are you
what brings
here?
you here?
Why are you here?
Homework?
Astra will hold up her student ID, which I assume she has.
Yeah,
At all
everyone
times?
has one.
Probably on a lanyard.
We're the
if
new
we're all-
campus
If we're
security.
real.
What brings you to Fear Gale?
Lab for magical physiologies.
That checks.
We're collecting elemental things.
We got 2 of the 4, I guess?
There's a fire about 3 clicks west.
Now, clicks is kilometers, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And what's your name? I'm Astra, by the way. Astra, Laura. Let me.
It's right here. It's right here. It's right here.
Well, no, there's a fourth one that
Melodious?
Melodious.
No, not I know Melodious. The name of her mom.
Oh.
Laura?
Yeah.
Oh, you got me in a moment.
Is it Laura?
No, it's
Hold on. I got it.
So you guys should check out Clash of Crits because they're really entertaining. Was watching them last week or listening
Lilith.
really because they're
Calandra.
podcasts and everything.
Lilith is her first name.
Yeah, Calandra.
I'm Astra. Astra, Laura, Melodious,
Calandra.
Calandra, Windcaller.
Jeffrey.
See how easy that is, though?
Gibbs,
I have
Tom.
more.
That's what you can call me.
Fair enough.
Windcaller.
Mhm.
I'm guessing Windcaller.
How'd you know?
How did you know?
Lucky guess.
I make myself look like them.
Super lucky.
Was that?
Easy as lucky
I
as
make
am.
myself look just like them.
That's nice trick you got there. Where'd you learn that?
I almost used it wrong. To get rid of that.
Long story, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I learned it in the Feywild. It just kind of happened, you know? I
Yeah.
don't really know how it works.
Maybe genetic or something. I can just do this and he creates fire.
I don't think it's genetic.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Oh.
That's okay.
Third time. There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
And what can I call you?
I'm Cotton Candy.
All right, one caller's Cotton Candy, and
Faerun.
Cotton Candy with
Faerun.
Faerun?
well, once again, name's Jethro.
Over here,
Jethro.
Jethrop.
Just rope?
Jethro. No E.
Oh.
Yeah. And then he points over to this, tabaxi. Kind of like a beautiful, like, panther, like a black panther fur.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, this is Selena.
Hi. So we're some of the new security here. So you're looking for fire elemental or water elemental or something?
Are you guys here for the star spawn?
That among the other. You of course heard about the funeral, and the father made a donation, and we're here to help.
Well, glad to see you guys here.
There'll be many of us stationed all throughout the more
Is
boundary-less areas.
Is this your uniform, the blue robes?
Yes.
Okay. We'll be sure to look out for you.
Thank you.
What's
We're always
the order?
Sorry.
What's the order called?
So we are the Order of the Light.
Order of the Light.
We serve Shantae. May her blessings guide you.
And Shantae, you'll remember, is the goddess that Shuvadri's parents worship. Goddess, like the cycle of life.
One more time?
Shantea. Chauntea.
Shantia.
It's fairly common for Owlin as well as other avian folk and Druidic people to worship Shantea. But specifically, that was what you guys were told that you were doing the sending to was to help her be embraced by Shantaea's light.
Well, I hope you guys, do you guys need assistance on finding it, or you guys could take it from here? We offer...
Well, Jethro gave us some pretty good advice. I don't want to cheat too much, but we appreciate the help.
Okay, when you're looking for a way out, here, take this. And she hands you a stone. That'll take you back to us, and we can transport you back to campus nice and safe.
Interesting. Thank you.
Ooh, great rock.
Right?
You know what else is really cool about pretty rocks?
Uh-huh.
This one, and I pull out the bloodstone, was vibrating really weird around Shazu.
Maybe he just likes him.
No, I don't think so. I
You're
feel
right.
like I
Who
can
could
track
possibly
him.
like Shazu?
Wait.
Jethro looks at it.
You got bloodstone there.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Totally.
And it takes you to, so the blood and any of their descendants will take you to their area.
Oh, where does
Maybe it likes
feel like he
Shazu's
is right
dad.
now? Where does it feel like Shazu
I think we'd all
is
like
right now?
Shazu's dad.
Shazu is currently also in the Fury Gale.
Oh, Shazu's really close, you guys.
I guess he didn't.
Close
I guess he
is
didn't.
not true, but Fury Gale, yes.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I can't imagine anyone did especially well on their homework this week.
Well, once again, when you need us, say, and he says, Vassime.
Vassime?
Vassime. Vasseim.
E-I... Okay.
That'll transport you back to us, and we'll make sure you get back to safety.
And this will transport all of us? Do we have to stand in like a
Yep,
specific...
it'll take up to 6.
Okay.
You have
We
5,
hold
so
hands or
don't
something?
get more.
We have to hold
Please
hands?
do touch hands, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
It's better if you make a circle. It just reads better.
Sure.
Anyways, Vassime, don't forget that. I'll need the stone back, of
She'll
course. once you come back.
literally hold
Yeah.
hold up her nose
Yeah.
like, I got it written down.
Yeah.
I'll need the stone once you guys get it back, but at any time you find one of us, we'll have one of these stones. We'll get you back to safety.
Interesting. Well, in that case, we'll see you when we find our elementals.
Sounds good.
Happy hunting. Stay safe.
Just gonna stay in our element.
I don't like that. I really don't like puns. And Selena
I
goes,
love them.
I love puns.
I like you.
Oh, I get it.
For, like, she's like purring and Chrissy'd be like, and then she's like, they'll just kind of like walk away and she's like, oh.
Beautiful green eyes on this cat, by the way.
Enchanted.
All right. Yay, you guys. So, you passed the check, right? So you make your 3 clicks west throughout this forested area, and you can smell that ember, that char. You can smell smoke filling your campfire, if you will. And you hear the. And you just hear this growing sound, and you see trees like flash fires beginning to grow towards you.
I stand in front of everyone.
As you do that,
It's funny because I was just about to say that, and like it's gonna be like Asher's gonna be like stand, and then Fasty's gonna come right in front of her.
I'm gonna
Like you're gonna be
down
like,
a
stand in
bit.
bed, and I'm just gonna go. Hoo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shrink down a bit, and my coloring's gonna get a bit darker.
okay.
Almost looks like bruises coming out because they're purple and blue. And
Next one, tree. And there's this flaming face just staring back at you.
I grab it. Both hands.
We're in intercession there.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
So, yeah, a lot of fun. We're gonna start this next one up with some fire elemental.
it's gonna be fine.
It's time for magic.
The
I'm in danger.
I literally just opened up my spell.
yeah, obviously you guys missed the water elemental, but yeah, that thing was huge.
Based on what?
That was the check
The
you guys
river
failed,
check.
the survival check.
Okay.
That was the serpent that got taken out by the water elemental.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We went. Nope.
yeah.
Well, now
to be fair, that was the biggest one I had. So.
Now I regret not using one of my lucky ticks to undo it. 'Cause I thought maybe that we would have gotten the thing because I succeeded on the backup thing. But
yeah. Each elemental is just its own survival check, and so so you have 2 of the essences, possibly getting a 3rd essence as we go into this next thing. A few things we want to say is first of all we will pick this up right where we stop there, and then we'll also obviously finish rest of our labs. I feel like some of us probably gonna need some of our labs for this week. So we'll still have our exploration 101, chromatic, all that kind of stuff. So once again, Kat, can you give our good old shout out to our people here?
Yeah, so, I mean, there's always Clash of Crits because they're really cool. Or you can watch us here, like you already are. Or on our Patreon, because that's pretty cool. We have other videos, some really fun art. We also, hopefully, once John's schedule opens up, we'll get back to doing our ahead of schedule posts. So you can get early access.
So very soon.
It's one more week, guys. And actually, by the time this plays,
yeah, by the time
it will already be that time.
it'll already be that time.
Yeah.
So that's a cool way to support us. Or you can head over to Dice Legion and buy some really cool dice for yourself. Because they're really, really cool. They have pink ones and blue ones. And you get them for 10% off if you type in the code Lizards.
Yeah. Always go.
What was that code again?
Lizards!
Always, once again, we want to say thank you for joining us. It's so special that we get to do this. We have some important announcements coming up soon, but we'll make you wait.
What you don't have to wait for is our Twitter and our Instagram and our Mastodon and our Hive. You kind of have to wait on our coffee because I'm really, really lazy. But there's stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
You also don't have to wait for going a little bit above the description where you just went and bought some amazing Dice Legion polyhedrals. And click that subscribe button. And click that like button. And type in a fun little comment that we can all be like, oh, it's so nice that people have engaged with our silly little content.
If you comment, wow, peanuts, you're a real one.
Wow, that is exactly specific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
See how many peanuts we can
Roasted, salted, it doesn't matter.
Honey roasted.
Honey roasted.
Tell me your favorite peanuts.
get. Tell us all
Boiled.
about your nuts.
Nate
guys.
likes boiled peanuts.
Tell us your favorite nut.
that's risky. Or risque. But anyways, so
Yeah.
we want to say once again, thank you so much for watching us. Also, check out, we have our Pills of Creation campaign. We have our wonderful like spooky tales. We have our, oh my gosh, our Roots of Yggdrasil. If you go to our Patreon, we have some dog stuff on there. We have a fun board game thing. We're planning some more stuff on Patreon. Once again, we're not going to say it yet, but it's coming. Don't worry. But thank you so much for joining us. And from the bottom of our hearts, can we just roll yet?